I survived 1,000 days in a world where there could be a harsh desert with tornadoes and earthquakes, then a harsh taiga, and you'll find out what happens next. This is a giant, barren desert where I will have to survive for the next 100 days under conditions of food scarcity and constant natural disasters, like tornadoes, earthquakes, and other equally dangerous calamities. Over these 100 days, I must build a sand city, kill the dragon, and, most importantly, not die, because this is Minecraft hardcore. I spawned in the middle of a dead desert, and the first thing I noticed was a strange structure, which I headed toward. After finding the entrance, I went inside and saw a campfire in the center of the room. Opening the first barrel, I found 1 full iron ingot, 5 iron nuggets, and other less valuable resources. There was a bed near the barrels, which I decided to take. In the second barrel, I found a lot of food. Behind the barrel were several watermelons and pumpkins, which I didn't hesitate to harvest. Besides the vegetables, I decided to collect some hay blocks as well. After going up to the second floor and finding nothing interesting there, I looted the last barrel, got some logs, and crafted my first tools. Armed with an axe, I started chopping a fallen birch tree. It would definitely come in handy. And that's when I had my first encounter with a zombie, which I quickly killed. I crafted a shield and also took the crafting table and the blast furnace with me. Since there were many azalea leaves around, I decided to get a sapling because I didn't know if there would be any more trees further on. Oh, there he is! I had just stepped outside when a skeleton was already waiting for me. I waited a bit, and when he got closer, I attacked. Turning left, I saw a giant pyramid. I couldn't resist checking out what kind of dungeon it was. As I approached the pyramid, I earned not only an achievement, but also the fatigue effect. And at that moment I wondered, where would a guardian come from in the desert? But everything actually turned out to be much more logical. After finding the entrance, a lot of mobs started pouring out, and I began to think it wasn't worth it. But then my axe broke. After crafting a new axe, I wanted to take the crafting table. Stepping inside the pyramid, I saw massive and very mysterious corridors. I noticed pressure plates on the floor and thought it might be a trap, but I didn't want to test that on myself. So after aggroing a zombie, I forced him to step on the plate. Something moved somewhere, but nothing critical happened. After wandering around the temple for a few minutes, I didn't notice anything besides high walls and a whole bunch of zombies. Arriving at a village, I began inspecting every house to find some resources. Fortunately, in the smithy, I found these iron leggings. In this village, there was also a single, dried up tree that I didn't chop down because I was attacked by a spider and a couple of creepers. Luckily, I got rid of them quickly. There were also 2 golems in this village, which, for a second, means free iron. So, I built a pillar near the golem, and started dealing damage to him. 1 down. After crafting a new axe, I took down the second golem as well. Now I had 8 iron ingots. I gathered the hay, sat on a camel, and left this village for good. But there was a slight difficulty. This village was located on an island separated from the mainland, so to get the camel to the other side, I had to struggle quite a bit with that humpbacked fellow. But once the camel was on land, I was enjoying the ride. Wait, why is there magma on the pyramid? Strange? Oh, what's this? Someone's remains? Creepy. Is this another village? Arriving at the new village, the first thing I did was burst into a villager's house, woke him up, and started snoring like a boss cat. The next day, I fought off the mobs. I noticed another camel. I ran to my humpbacked friend, took off his saddle, put it on the new camel, and headed out of the village with the healthy camel. Oh, what is this? Why is everything green here? There's even water. Oh, a tent. I need to see what's inside. A crafting table, a smoker, and a bed. Oh, a ruined portal, lots of iron nuggets. There's also a giant pyramid over there, but it's too early for me to go there. What's that Enderman party over there? Oh, another pyramid. There are quite a lot of them here. And what is this? Is this the same dungeon that I looted at the very beginning? Indeed. Will there be something valuable here? Oh, a crossbow. and a lot of food. I think I can live here for the first little while. There is a lot of greenery and water here. I think it is quite, Oh, why are there so many mobs? Oh, I got rid of 2 of them. The main thing is that my llama stays alive. Only a skeleton is left. Okay, let us live in a tent for the first little while. Have good dreams. After sleeping, I realized that the land on which I spent the night is quite rare. There are not that many of them on the map. Therefore, I decided to come up with a name for this zone. We will call such zones God's Islands. This is because there is water and a lot of greenery here. I also noticed that there is a pyramid nearby, and there should also be a village behind this mountain. Therefore, this is a completely prosperous place. Well, now I suggest lighting up this territory a little bit, so that various skeletons do not get in here. But before that, I crafted a chest in which I put all my resources. I crafted a pickaxe, and then I went into the mine to look for coal. I was lucky and immediately came across a vein of coal. But 1 coal was not enough for me, so I started digging a shaft and soon found a giant chasm, where there were a lot of resources. After fighting off a creeper, I noticed diamonds, which I immediately mined. But then I found more diamonds, and more. I started mining the diamond ore when my pickaxe broke, and I headed toward the exit, feeling upset, where of course a whole horde of mobs was waiting for me. And when I was already almost at the exit, I passed an abandoned mineshaft, and then I thought, what is stopping me from making another pickaxe? In short, that is what I did, and then I started mining diamonds again. Finding diamonds at every step, I thought that it was enough, otherwise Mojang would file for bankruptcy, and since I no longer needed diamonds, I started mining iron. But even there, I found diamonds. I returned to the surface with 31 diamonds, 2 stacks of coal, and also a stack of iron. I crafted a furnace and put all my iron in it to melt, and while it was melting, I crafted several torches, which I used to light up the entire territory around. This is much better. I finished crafting a chestplate and a helmet for myself, and finally decided to go loot that temple. There are already a lot of zombies at the entrance. I need to fight them off. Oh, and this zombie is a bit upgraded. Okay, I am back here. This dungeon seems to be a little different from the one I was in, because in that one, there was no wall like this here. Oh my, this temple is stuffed with various traps and puzzles, and after trying to solve one of them, I did not succeed, even though I tried very hard. Yes, well, this is clearly a puzzle, but how do I solve it? After some time, I found another puzzle and started thinking even more persistently. And this time, I solved everything correctly, because sand fell on me with a bunch of mobs, which I barely fought off. But on the plus side, an entrance opened in the middle of the castle, where I of course jumped. Oh, did I open the entrance? How? Now it is interesting. Will I get out of here? There are some strange statues here. A lot of strange statues. If I break this, all the sand will crumble. Okay, in the basement, I found a lot of strange things, but I was more worried about this walled up exit. And since I did not find any riddles, I had to break the sandstone for a long and tedious time. But as it turned out, it was not in vain. Oh, there's some room here and a piston. In theory, if there is a piston here, then there should be a piston at the bottom as well. And I have an idea. What if I take this button? I will put the button right here. And in theory, if I press it, the piston will move this block. Bingo! So... a button. Uh-huh. What do we have here? A library. Holy cow, look at all these barrels. An armor trim template, a golden apple, bones. More gunpowder, another apple. Protection 2, not bad. So what do we have here? Pots and another chest. Oh, there are emeralds here now. Oh my goodness! I have stumbled upon the pharaoh's vault, where the head pharaoh was hiding, but he is protected by an entire army of mummies. There are so many of you here. Okay, I will come back here a little bit later. Oh, armor and an anvil? Let us take it. Ah, damn it. Well, that dispenser was not just there for no reason. I reached the trials, and this time I needed to complete a parkour course. If I fell down, Pharaohs, dripstone, skeletons, or even lava could be waiting for me, but this time I was lucky and there was nothing serious down there. Next, slimes were waiting for me, but I passed through there just as quickly. This is something similar to a library. Oh, a chest. Oh, not bad. Oh, I am back here again, but there are significantly fewer mobs here. Damn it, they are infinite! I need to take a risk. I quickly squeezed between the mummies and started lighting up the pharaoh's tomb. The pharaoh was the main boss of this temple, and he was the one who inflicted mining fatigue and spawned the mummies. And after his death, the pyramid automatically becomes safe. Phew, I did it. Now all that is left is to kill them. Oh, I killed the pharaoh! Oh, my fatigue effect has disappeared. It was probably given by the pharaoh's presence. After killing the last mummies, I went to search the room and found... oh, a chest. A decent golden sword. I will take the gold blocks with me. It seems I have looted absolutely the entire dungeon and killed the pharaoh as well. I think I can leave this place now. As soon as I exited the temple, skeletons attacked me, and I had to run away quickly. After arriving home, the first thing I decided to do was sleep. Well, now I can store all my resources. Man, there's not enough space! It is probably time to improve my base a little bit. There are 3 palm trees on this sky meadow, and I suggest cutting them down right now. Something just exploded, and this appeared... strange. I got 8 tropical saplings. This will probably be enough for me for the first little while. Lying on the bed, I noticed very strange things outside. Flying blocks, and most strangely of all, a flying enderman. After waking up, I went outside, and here... wait, a tornado! What on earth? Just do not come here, I'm begging you, I need to move away from here immediately. Wait, where's my camel? It is so good that there's a village nearby. And here is my friend! Phew, I thought I had lost you. Okay, before I move out of here, I need to take absolutely all the resources from here. I started gathering all the plants, when suddenly... wait, what is that? What are those sounds? Is there a tornado nearby or something? It was a sandstorm, and the more days I live in this world, the more difficult this storm will be. To make sure my camel does not run away, I started digging him a garage in the wall. This is where my camel will live. Come on, friend. Go into your home. There, now you definitely will not run away. Before I leave this place, I would like to go down into the mine one last time. In search of valuable ore, I accidentally dug into a dungeon. Is this a trial chamber? Indeed. So, and here are the spawners themselves. Let us loot a couple of pots first. What is this? What was that just now? Some very strange sounds. Even underground, disaster haunts me, because the sounds I heard were a rockfall, and I'm very lucky that nothing fell on my head. A key. What will I get? A lot of arrows. In principle, that is not bad. Well then, let us go. Oh, another little key. Oh, another little key. So, what will I get this time? A potion. A diamond chestplate. Nice. And what is in the second little key? Another potion. Oh, and an upgraded bow with power 2 even. Well then, let us drink this potion. So, and here is the first spawner. Half a heart. While killing the mobs, I completely failed to notice that I had run out of absolutely all my food. And having barely survived the last attack, I went to open the vault. Well then, we're opening it. There is no mace. I obtained another key, but now I have neither food nor any weapons. Therefore, I am opening this vault last. No luck. Having climbed to the surface, I heard another explosion. What? There was another explosion. It seems to be somewhere up here. Yes. Perhaps these are meteorites? Though it is unlikely. These really were meteorites, and this is the most frequent disaster in the desert, and very soon I will realize this. I put all my resources into the chest, crafted myself a new axe and a sword. although I can use the golden one. Well, and I started sorting out which resources I need first of all the food will definitely be useful to me. Well, that is it. My inventory is full. I will come back for the remaining resources a little bit later. Having slept before the journey, I sat on my llama and went to look for a suitable place for my main base. This exact place is ideally suited for my base. There is a village nearby, my old base, and also a small oasis in that direction. There are a very large number of mobs. I need to get rid of them immediately. I placed a crafting table and crafted a shield in it, because I broke the previous one. I also crafted a chest in which I put all my resources. Well, and I started fighting off the mobs. I broke several dead bushes to farm some sticks for myself. I crafted half a stack of torches and started lighting up the territory around. In theory, now mobs should not spawn within a radius of 20 blocks. My llama had already run very far away, so I crafted a fence and started building a pen for my llama. Damn it, I was just a little bit short. Ah, no, zombies again. I finished crafting the fence and finally finished the pen. But I realized that the llama will not pass through one block, so I had to increase the size of my pen a little bit. Now all that remains is to find my llama. So, and here she is, only there are 3 whole creepers and a skeleton there. I returned to the base, took several arrows from the chest, and started shooting the skeletons. It seems that is all the mobs are killed. I drove the camel into the pen and realized that he can jump over the fence. And I'm not sure that this fence will hold him. Aha! It will not hold him. I crafted even more fencing and started enlarging my pen. Now the camel should not escape from here. Damn it, I do not fit. I enlarged the pen a little bit more, and this time I managed to ride in on the camel. Well, that is it. Now he will definitely not run anywhere. Well, and now I can work on my base. I started obtaining sand. I obtained almost 4 stacks of sand. And now I need to level this territory. I leveled the necessary territory and also lit up a large part of this desert. Now hostile mobs should not spawn within a range of 50 blocks, although it does not quite work that way. Now I suggest making myself a home. In order to make a small house, I need to obtain sand again. Oh damn! My shovel broke. After crafting a new shovel, I continued to obtain sand. I obtained quite a lot of sand, and this should be enough for me. Before starting the construction, let us sleep. First, I crafted sandstone from the sand, and from the sandstone, I crafted... It is possible to... Oh damn, skeletons just spawned. Oh wow, oh, why are there so many of them, and why? Wait, whew, why are there so many lightning bolts? Why is everything on fire? Okay, quietly, quietly, quietly. I immediately need a lightning rod. 3 more. 1.5 hearts. 1.5 hearts. Curse it, curse it, curse it. 1.5 hearts. Oh no. Please, do not spawn. How am I supposed to build my small house? It is simply impossible. Just look at how many skeletons are there. It seems everything has passed. Or perhaps it only seems that way to me. But I will not take a risk and go any closer. There was some kind of explosion again. Oh damn, these are probably indeed meteorites falling. But I have never seen this with my own eyes, so I'm not 100% sure. Well then, I'm going to build my base on this spot. To start, let us build the foundation itself. My base will be approximately these dimensions. The entrance will be right here. Here and here we will have windows, and these will be the only windows in my base. Now it remains to build the rest of the walls of my base. This is exactly how my base will look. But of course, this is not its final result. Let us craft doors and also several trapdoors. This wind... Damn it again. I just fought them off and they appeared again. What the heck? There as well. Well, to hell with it. I would rather wait this out in the small house. Damn it, it hit right into me. Immediately building the roof. I am safe. I at least hope for that. Well, we can... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, my camel! My camel! No! Yes! My camel really died. My only partner died, and I could not just leave it like that. I crafted a sandstone wall and a sign, and made a grave for my friend. Rest in peace. Well then, by the end of this day, I must definitely finish the construction of my small house. Let us first take away these auxiliary blocks. In my small house, as you know, there are 2 small windows. One will be made of fencing, and the second will be made of trapdoors. We close them and break the auxiliary blocks. And here we have obtained a very interesting little window. We will add fencing also here and here. We will plant azalea leaves here. Also, let us make several buttons. We will place them every other block throughout the entire building. Now let us deal with the decoration of the house inside. First, it would be good to move these resources. Okay, and now we will replace all this sand with planks. But first, it is necessary to clear the entire territory of sand. Super, the floor is ready, and right here is where the second floor will begin. However, these trapdoors are getting in my way a little bit, so I will have to break them. And of course, let us make an exit to the roof. There will be a ladder here and a ceiling made of sandstone. Super, and now I have a full-fledged exit to the roof of my house, which offers incredible views. And now I can move all these resources inside my house. Let us start with the bed and the crafting table. I will sleep right here, and we will put the crafting table right here. Let us craft a few more chests and place them right here. Now I can put all my resources into them. Well, and we are moving the resources from this chest as well. Since it was quite dark in my house, I crafted 3 lanterns. I put 1 lantern on the first floor, 1 on the second, and the third one on the roof. Now my house is 60% ready. After putting away all the unnecessary resources, I ran for the resources that I had left at the old base. But before that, I stopped by the village to find myself a camel there. But unfortunately, there was not one there. Then I went into one of the houses and looked into a chest. And here I found a saddle, which I did not have, so I took it for myself. I returned to the base and started looking for skeleton horses. I wanted to put a saddle on them, but I did not succeed, and I could not sit on them either. Strange. Oh no, it has started again. Oh no, hurry home. That is it, I am not going outside anymore. After sleeping, I decided to climb onto the roof of my house. Well, it seems it is over. I jumped off the roof and ran to my old base. Okay, I am back here. What do I have here in terms of resources? Well, that is it. I have taken the most valuable things. I also went down into the mine because there was a patch of dirt there, which I started obtaining. I dug up 2 stacks of dirt blocks. I also decided to take a few flowers with me, as well as a few blocks of moss. Well, that is it. Time to head back. What? On the way home, I was sucked into a tornado, and I could not get out of it at all. What on earth is this? What the... This is a tornado! Oh damn! After returning home, I put my resources into a chest, but unfortunately, there was not enough room in my chest for all the resources. Then I took the dirt, the tree saplings, and the bones, which I processed into bone meal. I placed the dirt blocks, on which I planted a tree. Oh, a trader. What are you selling? An acacia sapling? Oh, not bad. Wait, friend. I took all my emeralds and bought 2 acacia saplings from the trader. Well, that is it, friend. I do not need you anymore. Well, at least now I have 2 leads, and now, besides the tropical tree, I have planted an acacia nearby. I fertilized the tree, and this one too. Now I have a giant tropical tree as well as an acacia. I wanted to finish my house, but first I decided to obtain some wood. I obtained a little bit of tropical wood, and let us finish building my little house. We will put tropical logs here and strip the bark from them. Super! It looks quite cool. I crafted shears and obtained acacia leaves. I placed them here and here. It is much more beautiful with them. Also, I made a small flower bed near the house, and I also decided to improve the window a little bit. I placed 2 gates, as well as 2 campfires on top, which I extinguished with a shovel. Well, that is it. I have built my first house in this survival, even though I said there would only be 2 windows in my little house. I decided to make another one right here. Super! Let us put a fence here, to which I will be able to tie my llama. And on this side, we will make a small canopy. Oh damn! Has it started again, or what? Yes? It looks like it. I am so tired of this. Okay, it seems everything is over. Okay, here. What? Stop! 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 What the hell? What is this? And here is another desert disaster. An earthquake. It is much rarer than those same meteorites, but it brings more destruction with it. And what? What the? Damn! I cannot move. Curse it! What is even happening in this world? Just look at how much the ground has suffered. I have repaired almost the entire territory near my house. Well then, let us finally finish the canopy near this wall. We will put it right here. Stop. Oh, not this! Not a tornado! Not a tornado, I just restored the entire territory. Well, that is it. It seems to have ended. We will place a sandstone fence here and here, and put 2 tropical fences on top of it, after which we will cover it all with campfires. But we must definitely extinguish them. That is it. My house is completely finished, and it turned out simply magnificent. Give it a rating in the comments from 1 to 10. I have even more grand plans for tomorrow, so let us get a very good night's sleep. The next day, I ran to look for a new camel, but I found a pyramid. And since I am already quite leveled up, I decided to loot it quickly. But the entrance to the pyramid was buried in sand, and considering that I have mining fatigue, digging to the entrance will not be that simple. I crafted a few pieces of TNT, returned to the pyramid, and decided to check how many blocks I could break before I get the fatigue. I managed to dig a hole through which I could get into the pyramid, but I would not be able to get out of here, so I blew up the TNT anyway. Now the entrance is significantly larger. I placed dynamite right in the center of the room, so as not to struggle with the puzzle. But something completely different from what I expected happened. Whoa, what the hell? I must have activated some kind of trap with my dynamite. Well, at least even a hippopotamus could fit into this hole. I blew up another piece of TNT near this entrance, and then all that remained was to loot the entire dungeon. Having found the library, I started obtaining bookshelves in order to build an enchantment table at my home. After returning home, I crafted bookshelves and also a diamond pickaxe to obtain obsidian for a portal to hell. I will obtain the obsidian from these fallen meteorites because almost always 1 to 3 blocks of obsidian appear here. Having built the portal, I activated it and headed to hell. I came to the nether in order to farm blaze rods. Whoa! And here is a blaze spawner! Having gone further from the spawner, I noticed another blaze spawner here, and that was very cool. So I started farming blaze rods. After farming the rods, I came to the blue forest to farm some pearls here. After returning to the overworld, I wanted to craft an enchantment table. But I did not have any obsidian, so I found a ruined portal to hell and obtained the necessary amount of obsidian. I will build the second house right here. First, let us make the foundation. Okay, I think such a small house will suit us perfectly. It only remains to finish building it. For example, we will have small windows here and here. Now let us make the rest of the walls. Okay, I have built the box itself. Now let us think about where else we can make windows. Here, I will probably build something like a canopy. And on that side, in principle, we can make 2 small windows. Here and here. Oh, this is a bit uneven. It is much better like this. Let us remove these extra blocks inside and place the doors. This window will be made of fencing and these 2 will be made of trapdoors. Well, and we will make these out of fencing as well. Here we will make a small garden bed, and on this side too. And now let us deal with the floor. First, it is necessary to break all the sand, and we will put planks instead of it. Super! In principle, we can also place the enchantment table, a few bookshelves around it. Super! I can already enchant my tools, but let us finish with the decoration of the house. Before I start making the roof, I need to raise the walls by 2 more blocks. Okay, the walls are increased. And now, just like in that other house, we will make this kind of distinctive castle shape. Super! Now that the foundation of the roof is ready, I need to place tropical logs on top. Just like on my house. Well, and of course, we clear the bark from them. We place gates over the windows, now the campfires, and of course, we extinguish them all. We will place a fence here, and right here, as I said, we will make a small canopy. 2 sandstone fences, tropical fencing on top, and we cover it all with campfires. It only remains to extinguish them. Good, the little house is almost ready. It only remains to add some greenery. But since I cut down all the trees, I need to replant them. We will take the dirt and also the tree saplings. I need to be careful with the acacia because I have only 1 sapling left. Before obtaining the leaves, let us obtain a sapling. Whoa, there is one. Oh, a second one. Well, that is it. Now I can obtain the leaves. We will place them here, also here, and right here. Well, that is all. The leaves are finished. It remains to plant some flower here. Or maybe not a flower. For example, a dead bush. There we go. And 2 here as well. Good, we will also make ceilings in this little house. Well, and it remained to break all of this up with smooth sandstone. Super, the house is ready. Well, and now I can enchant my armor. Curse it, a meteorite just fell directly on my house. Snow? Snow? Where's snow coming from in the desert? What the... Oh! Where's snow coming from in the desert? What the heck? Strange. Man, why am I taking damage? I do not like this. I do not like this at all. I do not like this at all. Let us hide in the little house. Maybe it is safer here? Well, yes, it seems it is safer in the little house. Okay, I will wait it out here. Hey, the bookshelves are on fire there! No, 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 no! Phew, I put it out. There is snow absolutely everywhere, even where the torches are standing. Oh, it has passed. Well, and now I need to repair this house. Well, that is it. The house is like new. And now I want to build a path right here from my house to the enchantment room. And since I do not have very many variations of blocks, the path will also be made of sandstone. Super! The path is ready. Even though it is not very noticeable, it adds beauty. Well, and now let us craft a set of diamond armor from my diamonds. It only remains to enchant my armor. Nothing cool. I removed the enchantments from the armor and started enchanting it anew, and this time, I had protection 4 on the leggings. I did not have enough experience. Therefore, I put on the diamond armor and headed to hell. Here I started obtaining quartz to get a lot of experience. After farming 35 levels, I returned to the normal world and started finishing the enchantment of my armor. Protection. My set is quite good now. And just look at this texture of the diamond armor. It is simply incredible. I finished crafting a diamond sword for myself as well as an axe. And I enchanted the pickaxe first, then the sword. But for the axe, I did not have enough lapis lazuli. I noticed pumpkin seeds on my roof. And this is somehow very strange, because I did not put them there. Yes, indeed. These are Juve. St. Pumpkin seeds. Well, okay, they certainly will not be extra. Wait, there was another explosion just now. Oh damn! My tree! Oh no! I need to replant it immediately. I'm really having no luck with these meteorites. Good grief, half of the tree has burned down. From such a giant tree, I obtained only 57 logs. And all because half of the tree simply burned down. Oh come on, damn. Another meteorite. Why are there so many of them? Okay. We will finish with this pillar a little bit later. Right now, I have more important plans. I crafted Eyes of Ender, threw them, and it seems to me it is in that direction. Goodbye. Home sweet home. It seems I have arrived. Oh, and here's the stronghold. A chest. Oh, bread. Oh, and another chest. There are apples in this one. Oh, and here's the portal itself. I have just enough. Nice. Forward on a journey. Hello, Ender World. Well, and of course first I need to break all the crystals. Good, all the crystals are broken. It only remains to wait until the Ender Dragon perches. Oh, the Ender Dragon is perching? Let us start shooting the dragon with the bow to speed up this process. If only I could actually hit it. My bow deals more damage to the dragon because it has power too. Wait, what? What kind of nonsense is this? What is this? What is this thing? What the heck is a tornado doing in the end? What the... Wait, let go. No, let me go. Oh, where? Why so high? That is it. I am leaving. No, let me go. For heaven's sake, I do not even have any pearls. Perhaps I will be able to kill an Enderman? Yeah, he's even further away than I am. Oh, how high? Oh no! The void! It seems I escaped. As for you, go to hell. Just look at how many Endermen are running after the dragon. This looks truly creepy. The final hits, and the dragon is dead. Now I will have a lot of experience. We take the egg and head to the outer islands. Okay, it only remains to find the elytra. Finally, I found an end city with a ship. Let us loot 2 chests, diamond boots and a little bit of metal, iron boots and also a little bit of metal. And here, diamond tools. A sword that is a little bit cooler than mine, iron leggings, and iron ingots. Now, it only remains to build over to that ship. Whoa! And here are my first elytra. Shulker, I do not need you. Nice. A little more metal, a cool shovel. Wait, what? Oh no. What was that just now? More nonsense again? Let us fly home. I returned home and noticed something strange. Another meteorite has fallen here. I can already collect a whole collection of them. This place is way too meteorite prone. Okay, since I now have a top tier set and even elytra, I suggest starting the construction of my village. Well, but first I of course need to demolish these remains from the meteorites, and to be honest, they have already fed me up. Although no, before I start demolishing this junk, I can re-enchant my tools, since I have 67th level, and my tools are not all top tier. But I would need some lapis lazuli. Let us take some paper and cane from the chest, and also some gunpowder. We will craft several fireworks from it. Well, and let us fly to the old mine. I did not even have to go far. Here is the lapis lazuli. But this is not enough. There is some more over there? Well, that is it. I think this amount will be enough. We remove the enchantments from the tools, and enchant them with cooler ones. I only managed to enchant the axe with cool enchantments, and we will repeat the same with the sword and the pickaxe. Oh, and this is already better. Well, that is it. Now I can deal with clearing the territory. True, I did it. It took a very long time, but now there's not a single meteorite on my territory. Plus, I obtained almost a full inventory of sandstone. And I'm ready to start building even more little houses on my territory. Let us first make a layout of how many buildings there will be in total. I would build the next building not far from my house, somewhere right here. It will start right here, maybe even closer, and it will be 6 blocks wide. The entrance will be right here. Next, a wall of 3 blocks, and there will be a small ledge here, and another wall of 5 blocks here. Well, and then we connect all of this. This is what our first building will be like. Let us move to this side. Right here we will build a building that will be 2 stories high. We will start building it right here. It will be 6 blocks wide. Next, a wall to the side of 5 blocks. There will also be a small step back here, 3 blocks here, and again, it all connects. This is how our second building will look. Next, right here, we will build a farmer's building. It will be approximately the same size as my house. It will start right here. And now we make a 7 by 7 square. Super! This will be a building in the literal sense. There will also be a small canopy here, but we will finish that a little bit later. Right here, I will also build a small building, 5 by 5 in size. Wait, it is not square. There, now it is definitely ready. Well then, let us build something right here. Right here, I will build a giant house. It will probably be the largest one in my village. Well, I did say that this building would be the most giant. I would like to build even more buildings in my village, but let us first build a fence around my city, and so it will also be made of sandstone. Well then, the village itself will be approximately oh man, these skeletons again. Well, it is good that at least it's not a meteorite. Oh, I had better go home. Phew, the fence is built and it turned out mega cool. Yes, perhaps my village will not be too giant, but in such harsh realities, I do not see much point in making something big. Well then, I still have quite a lot of free territory here. I suggest building houses on it as well. Well, at least mark them out. Here, we will build a small house, also 5 by 5. And right here, we will build the same kind of house as this one. Well, that is it. I think this number of buildings will be enough. And in places like these, where there's a lot of territory, we will plant many acacias, or we will build garden beds, or some strange decorations. Let us start building the very largest building on this base. What the heck? That damn meteorite knocked down that same house again. Now I have to repair all of this again, for heaven's sake. And then for some reason, I caught on fire. I look, and there is some junk on the mountain. What the? What? Where did that lava come from? And with magma too. What the hell? Good grief, I just built this house, and already some problems have appeared. I, of course, knew that this little house would be cool. But I did not think it would turn out this awesome. I just want to stand and look at it, but I must not forget that I need to build 6 more homes. I built another portal to hell, activated it, and headed to the nether. Well, and here I need to find netherite. I dug down to the 11th height, and here I can continue looking for netherite. I will probably spend more than 1 day in search of netherite. After returning home, I put the netherite in the furnace to melt, and while it was melting, a cursed earthquake started, which began breaking the blocks under me. I crafted netherite ingots and upgraded my diamond set to netherite. Netherite armor looks even more epic. After upgrading my set, I decided to work on building my village. While I was building the structures on this side, a meteorite hit this house again, and I will have to repair everything here again. At least now I have another trader. Oh, he's selling cherry blossoms. We are buying 2 cherry blossom saplings from him. Now it only remains to patch all of this up. And... oh, come on again, sigh. I am so exhausted from constantly repairing all of this. I have repaired everything again. And if another meteorite falls right now, I will simply go and die, because I am fed up with repairing all of this. So I have built almost the entire village. But if we go behind this little house, there is a large space where I did not know what to build for a long time. But I thought about it, and why not build a small lake or even a river here? I think it will fit in here just perfectly. First, let us make a hole exactly for the river. Okay, it will be this size, and there will be a small lake here. It only remains to fill it with water. Yes, I have exactly 2 buckets, and we are starting to fill this lake with water. Super, the lake is filled. Now we will simply make a small depression in this lake so that it looks more aesthetic. There we go. The lake is now 100% ready. But it would not hurt to put some fish in here. So let us put on the elytra and fly to look for a river. Oh, it seems I found one. Not even a river. This looks like some kind of ocean. Well, and now I need to catch some fish, but I do not see a single fish here. Perhaps they all died from the heat, although they should not have. Well, perhaps there will be some a little further away, right near this village. No, there are no fish. Okay, since I am in the village, we can look for a camel here, since mine died a long time ago. Oh yes, there is one here, only there is a small problem. I do not have a saddle. I forgot it at home, so let us try to find this saddle in the villagers' houses. The last little house, and no, there is still no saddle in this village after all. Therefore, camel, this time you will not come with me. Okay, my village is almost ready, but it lacks all sorts of plants. For example, cacti, dead bushes, and even some trees. Let us say I would leave this acacia. It fits in here quite coolly. It would be absolutely top tier to plant one here and here as well. But first, let us go obtain several cacti. We will plant a cactus here, one here. Also here and here. Right here and here too, well, and we will plant 2 here. They will grow over time, and it will look absolutely very cool. And now let us finish building the path, because the meteorites and earthquakes broke it completely. Well, and I would also need to get rid of this snow, because it has been lying here for more than 20 days already. So the path is made, the cacti have grown, and now we can plant the dead bushes. Well, that is it, all the bushes are planted. And now my village looks much cooler. Well, and now I would like to plant 2 more palm trees. Here and here. I should have exactly 2 saplings in my chest. In theory. Oh yes, they are here. We will also take several blocks of dirt. We will put a block of dirt here and here, plant the saplings on them, and grow them. I broke the fence, but the tree grew anyway. Now it simply remains to repair the fence. Well, that is all. The lake is completely ready. And since the lighting in my village consists only of torches and a few lamps, this needs to be fixed because mobs can still spawn here after all. Therefore, I suggest making a few more lamps. There we go. I have completely built this village. And the 100th day of my survival. For the next 100 days, I will survive in the endless taiga biome, and I will have to explore strange structures and build an incredible settlement in the taiga. Oh my god, it's so beautiful here. First, let's chop down some trees. I quickly crafted a pickaxe and mined some stone. What the damn skeleton, get over here! I finished crafting an axe as well as a stone pickaxe. I found berry bushes and immediately took everything for myself. I also found a dog and fed it a bone, but it wasn't tamed. I gathered dandelions and a few white mushrooms to craft some soup. But it seems I don't know how to do that. Night fell, so I began hunting spiders to get string. During that night, I farmed 5 pieces of string. After some time, I found an incredibly beautiful place, and I really wanted to stay there, but there was too little space. So I crafted a boat and sailed down this incredible river in search of a suitable place for my base. I noticed several chickens. I sailed to shore and also spotted a pig, and I decided that this was the perfect place for further survival. I crafted a shovel as well as a furnace and put iron ore into the furnace to smelt. With the shovel, I went to dig a pit, after which I ran to break grass to get seeds for luring the chickens. Oh, and there it is. I herded the chickens into the pit and was about to close them in, but then I remembered the pig, and since I had neither potatoes nor carrots, I had to push it by force, and I was very lucky that it ran in the right direction on its own. Good, the pig is in place. Nearby, I planted berries so I would have something to eat, after which I started gathering wood. From the wood I collected, I crafted a chest and also finished crafting a shield. And since I hadn't slept for several days, I needed a bed. But I still hadn't obtained enough string, so I went searching for sheep. But I quickly returned because I was extremely hungry. On my berry farm, 1 berry had ripened, which I picked and had as a small snack. Then I decided to go underwater to farm fish. But there wasn't a single fish there. What the hell, I'm in a normal taiga, not a barren desert. I got into the boat, sailed a few blocks, but there were no fish there either. None at all. And since I was hungry, I decided to take a risk and crafted a fishing rod from my string, then ran off to catch fish. I fished until nightfall. I put the fish I caught on to cook, and meanwhile, I crafted several torches and began lighting up the area around my house so that mobs absolutely wouldn't spawn here. I collected ripe berries and ran off to farm spiders. After killing a creeper, my axe broke, so I finished off the spider with my pickaxe. I finally crafted 3 blocks of wool and made my first bed, where I slept for the first time. I took the fish from the furnace, gathered berries, and after finding a beautiful place, began fishing. My fishing rod broke, but I managed to catch these resources. And now, I no longer have to worry about food. I put the fish in the furnace to cook, and while it was cooking, I crafted myself, then I went to sleep. The next day, I crafted myself a hoe. I ran to the river and tried to till the podzol, but it didn't work. I thought the problem was the shield, so I removed it, but that changed nothing, so I wouldn't be able to make farmland on podzol. And since this forest is almost entirely covered in podzol, making a farm here would be absolutely impossible. So I crafted myself a shovel, climbed down into some hole, and began gathering dirt. I also found coal, which I of course mined. I dug almost a full stack of dirt, and I was about to start replacing podzol with dirt when I found a small patch of grass. So of course, I made my farm there. I planted wheat on this farmland. And since I had 2 bones, I wanted to turn them into bone meal, but then I remembered that there were wolves here that I could tame, so I tried. And literally, with the very first bone, I tamed myself a dog. So I turned the last bone into bone meal and fertilized the wheat. And since there were several grass plants nearby, I decided to gather them too, because wheat seeds might drop from them. I managed to farm 3 more seeds. And I planted them on the farmland as well. Now all that's left is to wait for them to grow. Returning to the base, I took cod from the furnace and put salmon in to cook. After having a snack, I went down into the mine to gather metal. Whew, my dog survived. Oh damn zombies. Together with my dog, we quickly dealt with the mobs, and I continued mining iron. While wandering underground, I found an abandoned mineshaft full of mobs, and above it I found my first diamonds and decided to mine them quickly. While mining the diamonds, I heard my dog taking damage. Whew, I barely managed to save my dog. Entering the abandoned mineshaft, I killed the first zombie, but then 3 more attacked me. No! My dog. But at least I found another diamond ore block. Oh, and more diamonds. I just killed a chicken jockey and it dropped a music disc, and one of the zombies also dropped a potato. And that's really cool. Climbing out of the mine, I noticed the self-esteem of your classmate. Returning home, I took the salmon from the furnace and put iron in to smelt. And while it was smelting, I crafted myself a jukebox, and, of course, put the music disc inside. Damn! The rain ruined the whole vibe. I crafted myself a diamond pickaxe, as well as a chest plate and helmet, and from the smelted iron, I finished crafting myself leggings and boots. Now, I have a pretty decent gear set, and since I had 6 bones, I decided to find myself a new dog, since my previous one died in the mine. And there's a dog! Alright buddy, you're mine now. Listen, I don't really like your red collar, so let me change it to yellow. Good! Now that's much better. I also planted the potato that dropped from the zombie on my farm. And of course, I helped it grow with bone meal. Well then, the farm is much stronger now. I decided to check on my chickens, and saw 2 eggs. I carefully picked up the eggs, threw the blocks, and started throwing them. As a result, I got 1 more chick. Then I decided to clear my territory a bit from these giant trees, as well as the stone. So I turned on some music and started chopping wood. I cut down a large part of the forest, and now my territory looks much more spacious. But there are still a lot of these stone chunks that also need to be destroyed. I reached the stone and noticed some very strange blocks here. More specifically, there was suspicious sand and for some reason, concrete blocks. A lot of concrete blocks, and this was something very strange. I had never encountered anything like this in Minecraft before. So I decided to excavate this area and see what was inside. And so I excavated a gigantic area here and still don't understand what this is. It's literally just some collection of very strange blocks. And the funny thing is, it just doesn't end. It went on here and here, then went this way, I kept digging here, and it seemed to end, so I thought, that was definitely the end. But then I dug in another direction and we can see that it seems like the end. But no, if we go over there and climb a little higher, it just keeps going and going endlessly. I simply don't understand what kind of structure this is underground beneath the stone. I've never seen anything like this in Minecraft before, and I have absolutely no idea what kind of nonsense is happening here. I'm very curious about what I'll eventually manage to uncover, and I thought, why not excavate it entirely to fully see this place? So I grabbed my shovel, pickaxe, and began completely clearing this place of gravel and unnecessary blocks. Well then, I completely excavated this settlement, and it is simply incredible. This was the first time I had ever seen this settlement in Minecraft, and I absolutely do not regret spending so much time excavating it. There are quite a lot of village houses here, and a large altar. I also noticed that there are workstations inside the houses, which is pretty cool. Of course, I could fully restore this settlement, but that doesn't fit into my 100 days. We'll just make it a beautiful location. In this world, and since I left a lot of suspicious sand here, I suggest we search through it. I crafted myself a brush and started searching the suspicious sand. Oh, an upgrade template. A music disc. Wow, another template. Oh, and these are 2 different templates. That's actually really cool. What? Pink glass? No way. Alright, I've cleared all the suspicious sand, and I managed to obtain a total of 4 templates. And an interesting music disc. Let's listen to it. Well, what can I say? The music disc is pretty good. Alright then, since we're done with that underground city, let's finally remove these stone chunks. Alright, much better now. And since my crops have grown, let's harvest them, and of course replant them again. My farm has already expanded significantly, and I no longer have space to plant new crops. So I'm planning to create a huge crop field to increase my plant harvest several times over. I built these 3 minimalist farm plots, and wheat will need to be planted on them. But first, of course, they need to be tilled. Oh, it turns out, 1 hoe wasn't enough for these 3 plots. Well, no problem, I'll craft a new one. Good! All 3 plots are ready. Now all that remains is planting crops here. And since some of my crops have already grown, and start replanting them on these new plots, my chickens laid several more eggs. So let's collect them. This time, they laid 5 eggs. Alright then, how many chicks will I get? 1. Well, that's not bad either. Poor pig, it's been alone here for so many days, so I urgently need to find it a new friend. And so, I set off in search of another pig. Oh, and here are 2 pigs. Alright then piggies, come with me. And so, the pigs are at my base. Now all that's left is moving them into this little hole. First one's in, now you buddy. Good, the pigs are captured. Let's feed them too. Well then, since I already have quite a lot of animals, let's build some kind of pen for them so they don't have to sit in pits. I'll build the pen right here. First, let's clear this grass, and now I need to place spruce logs. Okay, I made 3 pens, and in the 3rd one, I'm planning to house either cows or sheep, of course, if I find them. And now I need to fence this all in. Super, it turned out pretty well, and now we just raised the logs by 2 more blocks. And all that remains is connecting them. Okay, the pens are ready, now I just need to finish the roof. But for that, I need stone stairs, so I put cobblestone into the furnace to smelt. And while the stone was smelting, I ran over to the farm and harvested my crops. After that, I finally released my animals and started moving them into their pens. Here you go friends, eat up. I have quite a good number of chickens now. Alright piggies, your turn. Wait, there should be 1 more pig here. Oh, there it is. Get in piggies, I'll feed you too. Well then, the chickens and pigs are secured. I crafted a lot of stairs and went to create the roof on my farm. I made the roof, but I really don't like this dark spruce. So I suggest we lighten it up. Well, that looks much better. Alright then, since I still have a lot of wood left, I suggest building myself a house, because honestly, this base is already getting annoying. And I'll build the base right here. Yes, on the old spot. First, let's make the foundation itself, and now we place the logs. 2 here, a 4-block high log here, the same here, and another 2-block high one here. The same on this side. Super, now we place planks here. This will be our entrance, so we leave this space empty. And on this wall, we do the same thing, only this time, without leaving space for doors. Here by the walls, we place stone fencing, and on top of it, spruce fences. The same on this side. We strip the bark from the trees, and now we make a roof like this. So we place spruce logs here, here, and here, and extend them by 1 block. I expanded my house a little, and now it looks slightly different, but now everything is symmetrical. Well then, my house now looks like this. I also slightly redesigned the roof. More specifically, I simply replaced the stairs with slabs. It looks way cooler this way. And now all that's left is placing trapdoors in certain places. I crafted an iron shovel and began digging sand. I think half a stack will be more than enough. We'll smelt the sand in the furnace, and while it's smelting, let's craft several trapdoors. I need to place them on the 2nd floor near the windows, as well as on the roof. Well, with the trapdoors, it looks even cooler. Some of the glass has already smelted, so let's craft panes and start placing them in the necessary spots. Yeah, with my resource pack, they're almost invisible. But admit it, without the resource pack, it looks absolutely awful. And that's it, my house is now completely finished, and it's simply gorgeous. While I was building my house, almost everything on my farm had grown, so I started harvesting the crops. Well then, now all 3 of my farm plots are fully planted, and now I'd like to organize the inside of my house. Well then, I completely finished my little house, and now it has a really great vibe. I also added a chimney on the roof, and now let's pick some berries and plant them in these spots. And in the morning, my house looks absolutely amazing. Well then, 2 buildings are ready. Now I want to build a tower right here that I can climb to look over all this bow. Oh, a wandering trader arrived. Wow, buddy, what are you selling? Damn it, you could have at least brought some saplings. Friend, of course I'm glad you came, but next time only come if you bring saplings. Well, at least there's something valuable. So I'm planning to build a huge observation tower in this spot. Let's grab some wood from the chest and start building this tower. I think this tower size will do. Now I just need to extend the logs upward. No, that's too short. But this height is, in principle, fine. And now every 3 blocks, I'll place spruce logs like this. I ended up with this tower structure, and for now it doesn't look very good, but very soon I'll fix that. Now let's make a ladder that I'll use to climb to the very top of this tower. Now I need to build the actual tower itself, and in my opinion, it's pretty good. All that's left is adding a few finishing touches. I created this highly detailed tower, and it's simply awesome, but I'd also like to add a stone foundation beneath the tower. So I started breaking the dirt blocks. Alright, now the tower is completely finished, and it is absolutely magnificent. And now I suggest going down into the mine and gathering even more diamonds, so I can make my full gear set entirely out of diamonds. From which I crafted leggings and boots, and I still had 7 diamonds left. From those I crafted a new axe, as well as a shovel and sword. Now all my tools are diamond, and that's really awesome, but if I start using them right away, they'll break very quickly, and I really don't want that, so I urgently need to enchant them. First, I gathered sugarcane and planted it, so I could get even more over time. I crafted myself a bucket and filled it with water. With this bucket, I descended to lava, poured water over it, and started mining obsidian. I returned to the surface and quickly built myself a nether portal. Okay, now all that's left is finding a nether fortress. Oh, and it's not that far from my portal, and I can already see a blaze spawner there. Let's mine some netherrack so I can bridge over to the fortress. Oh, there's another blaze spawner over there too, but I'll stay here. I farmed 9 blaze rods, and I think that'll be enough, so I'm getting out of here. Nearby, I noticed a bastion, which I also decided to loot. And here's the first chest. Nothing valuable. Another chest. Oh, and this one has an upgrade template as well as a diamond shovel. Alright, I got the template I needed. I can head home now. Actually no, I still need blue trees. Well then, I'm in place. Now all that's left is killing a few endermen. Back home, I crafted Eyes of Ender. And before searching for the end portal, I needed to get food, because I only had 1 fish left. Of course, I have plenty of wheat here from which I could craft bread, but I don't want to eat bread. So I decided to kill a few chickens. There are plenty of them here, but first I fed them. Alright, the babies have appeared. Now I can kill the adult chickens. I also have 14 eggs, so I'll throw those too. Only one chicken appeared. Well, that's fine. At least now I have 13 pieces of chicken meat. I immediately put it in the furnace to cook, and while the chicken was cooking, I gathered berries and threw my first Eye of Ender, discovering that I needed to go in that direction. I also crafted myself a bow. I took the cooked chicken from the furnace, got in my boat, and sailed in the necessary direction. I'm here! Now all that remains is finding the portal. But before that, I'd like to visit... Oh, what's wrong with these doors? How are they levitating? Oh my god, this is the first time I've ever seen doors levitating in Minecraft. They are literally floating in the air. But if I place a stone block underneath them and break it, the doors break too. Well, what can I say? I found a library and decided to gather some books since I need them for my enchanting table. Alright, this amount of books will definitely be enough. And what's in the chest? A template, several books, and 2 pretty good enchanted books. I finally found the end portal. Let's destroy this spawner first and start placing the Eyes of Ender. Good, I had exactly enough. Well then, forward to kill the dragon. Oh, I spawned directly inside the island. Damn, now I have to dig my way out. Wow, I'm on the surface. And now all that remains is killing the Ender Dragon. But first, let's destroy the crystals. Damn, my axe broke, but that's fine. I have a diamond one. Good, the dragon is dead. Now I can collect a ton of experience to enchant my diamond gear set. And now, let's go search for Elytra. I found an end city, and yes, there is a ship, throwing an ender pearl. And I'm on the ship. Let's kill this rude shulker and claim the elytra for myself. Nice! In the chest, I found a diamond spear with sharpness 4 and mending, as well as a diamond helmet with mending. And in the second chest, I found another diamond spear, just with different enchantments. Before returning home, I decided to fully loot this end city. Here we have a diamond sword and a diamond chestplate with protection 4, along with 2 pretty good shovels. And in the second chest... Oh no, I'm about to die, damn! Shulkers, calm down, you almost killed me! In the second chest, I found a diamond shovel, beetroot seeds, a good iron sword, and another diamond spear that I no longer need. And here, we have diamond boots, another diamond chestplate, and several diamonds. Alright, I looted absolutely the entire city, so now I can head home. Returning home, I immediately crafted an enchanting table, as well as 15 bookshelves. And since my house doesn't have enough room to place the enchanting table, I need to build another structure where I can place it. I suggest building it right here. Since the terrain here is uneven, this building will have a stone foundation. I built this kind of foundation and immediately added brick blocks for detail. Now we build the logs. And of course, strip the bark from this wood. We place planks in the necessary spots. Here we'll have doors, but since the terrain is uneven, I'll build a ladder here that we'll use to climb up to the doors themselves. And now all that remains is building the roof. It will be in the same style as this one, only without the second floor. I ended up with this building. And yes, it looks very similar to my main house, but slightly different. Now all that remains is placing the enchanting table inside. Super, the enchanting table is ready. Now I can enchant my tools. Let's start with my diamond armor. Now my armor is fully enchanted with protection 4, and I also have an awesome sword, an awesome axe, and an awesome pickaxe. Well, I didn't have enough experience to enchant the trident, and since I had 2 good shovels, as well as a helmet with mending and 1 without, I decided to combine them in an anvil. Super! Now my gear set is really awesome, and since I had a total of 6 armor trim templates, I decided to customize my set. On the chestplate, I used this template, on the leggings this one, on the helmet this one, and on the boots this one. And now, check out my gear set. In my opinion, it looks pretty good. And now, let's finish building my settlement. I think I'll start with this patch right here. This is exactly where I'll build a port with access to the river. But first, let's clear the area of unnecessary plants. We'll start with the platform that will be in the water. This is the size of the walkway in the water. Here, we'll remove the excess grass and replace it with planks. And now we place logs in the necessary spots. But while placing the logs, I'll also build plank walls so I can understand how our port will look. I built the approximate shape of the port, and it turned out pretty well. Here we'll have an exit to the backyard, and at the front, there will be two entrances. One will lead to the main room, and the other will act like a garage. And of course, we strip the bark from the wood and begin building the roof itself. I ended up with this kind of fisherman's house. While I was decorating, the wandering trader came to me and somehow climbed onto the roof. "Buddy, did you bring me saplings this time?" A pale wood sapling. Again, some useless nonsense, buddy. That trader is so annoying. I placed barrels in the backyard, also installed a lantern, several lanterns on the port itself, and inside the second room. And in this room, I placed a chest, cauldron, smoker, and several slabs. Alright, the room is ready. Since I have a lot of mossy and regular cobblestone, I suggest using it to make pathways. The path turned out absolutely gorgeous. But I thought the portal really doesn't fit here, so I built a separate building for it right here. And also another building over here, not for the portal, but just because. I built a structure for the portal, as well as this beautiful 3-story building. True, there's absolutely nothing inside it, and I don't even know what to build there. And while from this side and this side, it looks absolutely gorgeous, just like this building, if we look at them from the back, it looks absolutely terrible. Really terrible. So terrible that half the building is literally buried underground. But at least from the front, it looks very beautiful. And since I still had a lot of empty territory left, I suggest planting all of it with spruce trees. Luckily, I have plenty of saplings. I planted all the extra land with spruce trees, and now my settlement looks even cooler. I also added a couple more chimneys. They make the buildings feel more alive. And from the inside, this settlement is simply incredible. But it still looks too boring. And that's because there isn't enough grass. So let's grab some bone meal and get to work. I built another farm plot right here. Because honestly, a 4th farm plot was absolutely necessary. And finally, I want to build a small boat here on the water. I don't know why, but I just feel like it. I think it'll look amazing here. I built this small boat. Yeah, it's not very big, but it's not too small either. It's just perfect. But I want to place a lantern on the front. So there we go. And now, the boat is finished. By the way, I recently noticed that this whole time I had been playing with night vision, which is exactly why the wood looks so pale. I updated my version of Minecraft, and after joining the game for the first time, I wanted to survive here for 100 days, build myself an awesome base, and test out the new updates. So, enjoy the video! I spawned on the shore. I chopped down some birch trees and crafted a crafting table. After finding a small cave, I went down into it, placed the crafting table, and crafted a wooden pickaxe. After mining a little bit of stone, I crafted a stone pickaxe and obtained some coal. Night will come very soon, and I do not have any wool for a bed. So I quickly ran off to look for sheep. Instead of sheep, I found chickens, which I quickly killed. And I decided to craft myself a spear, because I had never held one in my hands before. I played around with the spear a little, and even killed a few chickens with it. And finally, I found sheep. I quickly killed a few sheep and crafted myself a bed, which I happily laid down on. In the morning, I crafted a furnace and cooked some meat in it. There was also a ruined portal nearby, which I looted. But unfortunately, there was nothing useful there. After finishing cooking the food, I started a massive extermination of all the tasty little animals. While running near the cave, I noticed some copper, so I decided to mine it. I threw it into the furnace, and after it finished smelting, I crafted copper armor. Now this is some stylish gear. After some time, I found a beautiful jungle island and thought that it would be the perfect place for my base. After climbing a tree, I started looking around the entire surrounding area and came to the conclusion that this island is pretty large. I crafted a chest and made myself a so-called base, after which I started leveling the area around my base. On the flattened area, I started building my first house. I crafted a lot of fences and used them to make a window in my house. The house did not turn out very well, but it will be enough for me for now. I broke all the grass inside the house and replaced it with an oak floor. When I finished, I placed down the bed and went to sleep. Okay, today I would like to build a roof on my little house. I was going to make it from oak planks, but I think they will not be enough, so let us make it from jungle wood instead. But this house is intended to be just a simple house, so I do not have to sleep outside. That day, I decided to explore the entire area around my house. Not far away, I found a melon, which I obviously took with me. I crafted a hoe and went down into the cave because I heard a skeleton there. After killing the skeleton, I got 2 bones. And that is not enough for me, but there were no more skeletons in this cave. So I went back outside. That is where I saw a pig. I really wanted to tame it, but I did not have any carrots. I crafted myself a shield and went to search for a village because I urgently needed carrots. I started descending toward the lower part of the island when I noticed a dungeon on the other side of the island. And I could not just leave it like that. I am already here. I looted the first chest and got 2 upgrade templates, as well as some useless resources. I looted an arrow from a dispenser and looted the last chest, where there was also nothing valuable. After climbing out of the dungeon, I finally continued searching for a village where I obtained carrots. After returning back, I made a farm plot as well as a pen for the pigs. And then I started working on the area around the house. During these few days, I not only cleared the entire area around my house, but also leveled it and planted several giant jungle trees so that I could build my base on them. But first of all, let us harvest the crops from the farm. There really is a lot of harvest. Let us feed my pigs. We replant the potatoes, the carrots as well, and of course, the wheat. First of all, I need a lot of slabs so that I can build a ladder around this tree out of them. An axe would also come in handy. I made a platform like this at the top of the tree. It is small, of course, but it will be comfortable to live here. And from below, it looks even cooler. Before building walls here, I need to make bridges to all the neighboring trees. Let us start with this tree right here. The bridge will begin right here. And I somehow need to connect it all the way over there. And the main thing is that all of this has to look beautiful. A bridge like this will not work for us. We need to make it more solid. At the very least, I need to somehow make it look suspended. I ended up with a bridge like this, and in my opinion, it looks pretty good. But I'm not gonna leave the bridge looking like this. There are still a few details I need to add here, like railings so I do not simply fall off this bridge, and also ropes that will hold the bridge itself. I will make the railings on this bridge out of trapdoors. The bridge turned out absolutely amazing. I think it fits perfectly here. Now I just need to connect these bridges to every tree. While building the base, I realized that I do not like this type of base at all. It looks way too terrible. And I definitely do not want to live here. I killed my pigs, took the most valuable resources from the chests, and went searching for a new place for my base. I will live right here on this plains biome, which is not far from my old base, and I can even see it from here. Well then, let us start building the new base. Oh, there is a ruined portal over there. And what is inside the chest? Nothing valuable. While exploring the area, I noticed that there is a huge cave system right underneath my base, which means there will be a lot of mobs down there. I could seal it off, of course, but that would take way too much time, so I would rather find a more suitable place for my base. Okay. This time, I am 100% building my base in this area. I will barely even need to flatten the terrain here. Alright, my base is going to be located right here. This time, I will not build the base on the surface, but underground instead. First, I should probably outline the base itself, so I can understand roughly how much area I need to dig out. Okay, my base will be located right inside this circle. But before I start building anything here, I still need to remove 4 layers of dirt. This base is actually going to be gigantic. Now I need to cover this entire area with glass. I already have a little bit of sand, but it is nowhere near enough. So I put the sand into the furnaces to smelt while I go gather even more sand. While the glass was smelting, I decided to make 4 entrances to the base. They will be located on every side. Here, 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 and here. Each entrance will be 3 blocks wide, so I need to clear out part of this area. The first entrance is finished. Now let us make all the others as well. Done! All 4 entrances and exits to my base are complete. And by the way, the glass is still not finished smelting. Well, at least I already have 1 stack. Let us start filling this area with glass. Just as I expected, 1 stack of glass was not enough. I need at least 4 stacks here. I covered everything with glass, but honestly, it looks pretty ugly. So I installed a resource pack that makes the glass look much cooler. Just look at this glass texture. You can barely even notice that it is there. From above, it looks absolutely incredible. Now all that remains is to build the main part of the house itself. Besides this huge main room, I will also have smaller side rooms inside each wall, located directly in the cave. So right up here, I will carve out another room where I can build a storage room, or for example a brewing room. These are the rooms I ended up with. Of course, this is not the final result. They will look much cooler later. But for now, I simply do not have enough blocks to fully finish this base. So today, I suggest upgrading my iron armor into diamond armor. I returned to the cave I recently found, and now I need to mine diamonds here. Oh no, there are way too many mobs here. And there are the first diamonds. Damn it, there is only 1 diamond here. I returned to the base with 34 emeralds, and that is more than enough for a full set. I crafted a diamond chestplate, leggings, boots, and a helmet. I equipped everything, and now I look much more impressive. I still had 10 diamonds left, so I crafted a diamond pickaxe, saved 2 diamonds for an enchantment table, and used the remaining diamonds to craft an axe and a diamond sword. I put the diamond tools aside for now, because I still need to enchant them. And since I brought back quite a lot of tuff from the cave, I suggest finally starting to build the actual base. Let us begin with the stairs, which will also be made out of tuff. Okay, the stairs are finished. Now we will use tuff to make a border along the walls here, and of course entrances into the separate rooms. We will do that using stairs as well. I made these small stairways leading into the rooms themselves, and I think they fit here absolutely perfectly. Done! The base is 1% complete. Alright, maybe 3% complete. Now I would like to place oak logs here, here, and maybe over here as well. Of course I could go gather them, but why would I do that if I still have some left at my old base? After returning to my old base, I checked the chest and found 2 full stacks of oak logs in there. That will probably be enough for me. There was also a lot of jungle wood here, and of course, I took that too. I also grabbed a few less valuable resources with me, and now we can finally start placing the oak logs. Okay, I still have 4 stacks of oak left, so I think it is time to start building the floor in this house. Right in the center of my base, the floor will have a spiderweb-like pattern. For this, I will need 2 types of wood, but since I only have oak for now, I will make 1 part out of oak first and add the second type of wood later. Let us start making the pattern. Oh, my pickaxe broke, but I fully completed the floor pattern. Now all that is left is to fill everything in with wood. Okay, now all of this wood needs to be stripped. Dang, my axe broke too. Since I brought back not only diamonds from the cave, but also iron, I put the iron into the furnace to smelt. I crafted another iron axe and finished stripping the wood. Awesome! 50% of the floor is complete. Now I just need to gather a lot of spruce wood. And since I still have not found a spruce biome anywhere, I will have to search for one properly. I can see horses over there, and honestly, it would be a good idea to ride one while searching for spruce trees. But since I do not have a saddle, I need to find one. Wait a second, on the newer versions you can actually craft saddles. For that, I need leather and 1 piece of iron. I already have the iron, so now I only need leather. Near the horses, I can see a few cows, so I am heading there. Cows, here I come. Damn, not a single piece of leather dropped. Maybe this one will drop some. What? No? Yo, what the heck? There is only 1 cow left. Oh, finally, 1 piece of leather. I still need 2 more. I do not really want to kill the horses, even though they also drop leather. It is probably better to keep looking for cows. Oh, I see another cow. Nice, 2 more pieces of leather. If I remember correctly, the saddle is crafted like this. Good, now I have a saddle. Let us also grab a few apples from the chest. I fed the horse. Oh my god, you ate 5 apples and still are not tamed. You are such a glutton. This horse really does not want to be tamed. Maybe this one will? Nope, this one does not want to either. Let us try this one instead. Oh good, let us put the saddle on him. Nice, now we can travel with this horse. Although, let us check if this horse might actually be faster than the other one. No, I think they are about the same speed, and this horse even has more health, so we will ride this one instead. By the way, in the newer versions, horses no longer drown, and that is absolutely awesome. I also want to put armor on my horse, but since I have not found any horse armor yet, the only thing I can craft is leather horse armor. And since I can already see a few cows over there, I hop onto my horse and head straight toward them. And now, I'm going to kill cows again. There is also another horse here, and since the cows are gone, I guess I will kill it too. Unfortunately, it did not drop any leather. I found 3 more cows, and killed them as well. Alright, now I finally have enough leather. After returning home, I crafted horse armor and immediately equipped it on my horse. Although, the texture looks kind of strange. Or maybe I just... No, I do not think so. This texture definitely looks weird. I also picked a poppy, turned it into red dye, and dyed the horse armor. Now my horse will be red! Wow, this looks absolutely amazing! Why did Mojang not add this earlier? I put the beef from the cows into the furnace to cook, then hopped onto my horse and went on a journey to search for spruce trees. I explored almost the entire area around me, and only that side remained unexplored. But crossing the water together with the horse would take way too long, so I came up with a more reliable solution. I chopped down some trees and crafted a boat to place the horse inside. But apparently, he does not fit into it. Well, this is going to be much harder than I thought. Alright then, together with my horse, we set sail. Listen, I'm actually psychic. Right in front of me is a taiga biome. And by the way, in the water, I noticed a nautilus. And I really want to ride it. Oh wait, damn, it needs a saddle too. Let us remove the saddle from my horse and try riding the nautilus. This is strange. Why can I not put a saddle on it? Maybe it needs some kind of special saddle? Most likely. Alright then, I think I will leave the horse here and head into the taiga to gather spruce wood. After arriving on the island, I started chopping spruce trees. I gathered a little over 2 stacks of wood, which probably still will not be enough, but I also took 9 spruce saplings with me, so now I am sailing back toward my horse. After returning home, I noticed a bunch of creepers around my base, but eventually they despawned. So I went down into my base and finally started finishing it. I decided to begin with the floor because it would not take very long. To save wood, I will not craft it into full blocks like this, but instead place it like this. And nobody will even notice that these are not full blocks. Now all that remains is to strip everything. And that is it. The floor is finally complete. Now I need to make the walls in this base. They will be made out of spruce planks. I need to replace all of these blocks in the walls with planks. But first, I have to get rid of all these unnecessary blocks, and honestly, I do not think this pickaxe will be enough. So I crafted 2 brand new pickaxes and started removing all the unnecessary blocks. Okay, now that the walls are cleared, we can place the planks. Awesome, now my base is 25% complete. But as you can see, these rooms are completely empty for now. We will deal with that a little later. For now, let us finish this main room. The first thing that catches your eye when looking at this base is these ugly outlines around it, so I need to somehow get rid of them. And I already have an idea. At first I wanted to place creaking hearts here, but that would have looked way too bright, so instead I decided to place pale oak wood directly along this outline. It should look pretty cool and aesthetic, and as you probably guessed, I am once again heading out to search for the biome I need. And there it is! The Pale Garden! And this is the first time I have ever seen one this gigantic. Usually, the biomes I find are only as big as a few trees. Well then, I need to gather a lot of, well, not a lot, but still a decent amount of pale oak wood. I gathered a little over 3 stacks of pale wood, and that should theoretically be enough. Okay, I need to place this pale wood right here, but honestly, it looks way too cringe like this. Let us craft these stripped log variants from the logs, and place those around the outline of my base instead, and after placing them, we strip the bark off. Alright, we outlined the base itself, but these entrances to the base still look just as ugly as before. So let us place some pale oak logs there too. Now that is a completely different story, alright? Now the base looks totally different, but this is still not the final result. I still want to build a lot more things inside and around this base. But first, let us move into one of these rooms and finally transfer all of these resources into the new base. I want to move into this room right here. But first, it needs to be decorated properly. Let us start by changing the walls. I created this room, but if we look at the ceiling, there will be dirt up here, and honestly, it looks way too ugly. But if we break this dirt block right here, we can see the sky, and through this hole, any mob could jump straight into our room. So to prevent that from happening, I will simply cover everything here with slabs. And that is it. The room is completely finished. Now I just need to move all my resources here. But first, let us sleep. Wow, just look at this rainbow. I crafted a few chests, broke my furnaces and crafting table, and moved them all to the new base. Awesome! Now I will not be living outside anymore. Let us also place 2 torches here, so it is not so dark. I grabbed my diamond pickaxe and went down into the mine to gather obsidian, as well as more tuff for building my base. I returned home with 14 obsidian, and now I immediately need to make an enchantment table. But the problem is that I do not have any books, not even sugarcane. So I need to find some somewhere. Where is my horse? Oh, there you are. Whew, I thought I lost you. Now I need to find sugarcane. Found some. And there's even a ship nearby. Well then, let us loot the ship. There should also be books inside. Oh, and there is even a treasure map. Well then, the treasure should be somewhere in this direction. I actually saw sugarcane over there too. I reached the sugarcane, but the treasure is not here. It is somewhere over there instead. Okay, the treasure is located right inside this chunk. Now I just need to find it. But since I do not have a shovel, this is going to be a little difficult. Oh, and there is the treasure! There is a lot of iron here. A water-breathing potion, some fish, and a heart of the sea. I planted the sugarcane near my base so it could grow, and then I built a nether portal. Now all that is left is to light it. There is some gravel over here, so let us mine it. I seriously have terrible luck with flint. Are you kidding me? I mined 25 gravel blocks and did not get a single flint. What kind of joke is this? Maybe it is because of the rain. Apparently, the problem was not the rain, but my luck. Oh, by the way, I crafted a flint and steel and lit the portal. But before I go in there, I need to grab a shield, otherwise I am 100% going to die. Well then, I am in the nether. Now all that is left is to find a nether fortress, preferably as quickly as possible. Oh, and there it is! Now I just need to find some blazes, and I can already hear them. Oh, there is a blaze! And there's even a spawner here. This spawner is placed in such an inconvenient spot. It is insane. Let us flatten the area a little bit, so it is at least somewhat easier to farm them. Oh, and who is hiding over here? Hello there, buddy? Come here. Alright, I farmed 6 blaze rods, and that is definitely enough for me. While returning home, I found a bastion, and since I can find a netherite upgrade template there, I decided to loot it. Whew, there are so many of you here! Oh, netherite. The last chest, and there's the upgrade template. Let us grab the obsidian, the netherite scrap, the arrows, and head back home. I brought back quite a lot of resources from the nether. For now, I threw them into this chest because right now I am much more interested in sugar cane, which I barely have any of. But since I also need leather to craft books, I urgently need to build a cow farm, and I will build it prama on my base. I will just make a small fenced area right here. But before that, I will dig out a small path that will go along the base. Now I need to cover this entire circle with tough blocks, and that is it. I made the tough outline, and this base already looks much better than the one in the jungle. But as you understand, this is nowhere near the final version. Right now, I need to replace all those sand blocks with dirt. And that is it. I finished all the cosmetic work on my base. Now let us build the cow farm, which will be located right here. Okay, I crafted a whole stack of fences. I hope this will be enough. Now I need to build a fence here, from this point all the way to that end over there. And right here, I think we should make an entrance. Perfect. And that is it. The fence is finished, but as you understand, the cows will simply escape from here. Yes, and that is very sad. So, to prevent that from happening, I will also place a fence right here. Yes, it does not look very beautiful, but I have no other choice. I found the most suitable solution. Snow blocks. As you can see, the cow cannot escape from here in any way. Of course it is trying to, but it cannot. And in order for the cow to never escape from here again, I need to place 4 layers of snow carpets. If there are fewer than that, the cow will easily jump over it. But as you understand, there is no snow nearby here. So I need to go quite far away. Well, for now, I will just keep this snow in my inventory. I returned from the journey, and now I have quite a decent amount of snow carpets. Of course, I'm not sure if this will be enough, but at least I hope so. Okay, I covered the entire area around the cows with snow. Now the cows will 100% never escape from here. And now, I can finally break this. While I was doing this, some of the sugarcane had grown, so I harvested it and expanded my sugarcane plantation. At the same time, a wandering trader visited me, who was not selling anything useful. And since I was planning to go catch cows, I decided to get rid of the llamas. Or rather, get rid of the trader. Alright, now I have 2 leads, okay? And here is the first cow. Another one. Skeleton. Screw off. Alright, cows, come with me. That is 5 more cows added to my farm. Of course, I fed them. And over time, I think this cow farm will grow much bigger. While my sugarcane was growing and the cows were growing up, I decided to finish building the rooms inside my base. Let us start with this room right here. This is where the enchantment table will be located. And since I do not have it yet, let us just prepare a place for it. And as always, I need to completely redesign everything here. The same goes for those 2 rooms over there as well. I finished building all the rooms and I already know what I want to build in them. But first, let us place 5 gold blocks in the center of my base. Right here is where I will place the dragon egg, although I do not have it yet. So as I said before, this room will contain the enchantment table. But what will be inside those other 2 rooms? Right here, I will build a storage room. And over here, no, calling it a laboratory. But whatever, let it be a laboratory. And right here will be the brewing room, where I will make potions. Let us begin with the simplest thing, the storage room. Let us craft a lot of chests and start placing them around the room. I only need to place 2 more chests, but if I do that, there will be a hole right here. And honestly, that would not look very cool. So inside this hole, I will place 4 light blocks. Oh, actually I need 8 light blocks. Alright, now that looks much better. Placing the final chest and the storage room is complete. Now let us move on to the brewing room. Actually no, for that I need blaze rods, and I only have a limited amount of them. So instead, let us start with the enchantment table room. Hopefully, my sugarcane has grown. Nope. Well, okay then. Let us start with this room instead. For this room, I prepared these resources. Right here, there will be a bar counter right here, and potions will be brewed on this bar counter. We will place a cauldron here, and another one here as well, and right here we will place a hopper. It will kind of look like some sort of ventilation system. And so this area does not look too empty, we will place a stone block here. 4 copper chests go here, and right over here, we will have a shelf with dead bushes. They fit here absolutely perfectly. And I think that is everything. Only a few small details remain. Let me finish everything up. Well then, here's the final result of this room. Here, I added some extra lighting, and I also filled the cauldrons with water and made a sink here. I think this room is now completely finished, and the only thing left to build is this room right here. While I was building the room, my sugarcane grew, and the number of my cows also increased a lot. I am sorry to tell you this, but today there are going to be a lot fewer of you. And the last cow... Alright, now I have 19 leather. And something tells me that this will not be enough, but we still have to try. By the way, I had enough leather, but not enough paper. I crafted 5 bookshelves, as well as an enchantment table, and then went to finish building the last room. We will place the enchantment table right here, and around it I need to place 15 bookshelves. For now, I only have 5, and of course, I will not be able to enchant items with top level enchantments yet. And since I barely have any cows left, while sugarcane grows incredibly slowly, I decided to build this part of my base. This is where my farm will be located. Okay, I poured the water, now let us hoe these farmland rows. Alright, and now we plant the wheat seeds. Of course, I could also plant carrots and potatoes, but why would I do that if I'm only going to have cows and sheep? So let us just forget about carrots completely. Okay, the first field is ready. Now I need to make the exact same field on this side as well. As you can see, I already poured the water here. Now I just need to till the soil and plant the wheat. Alright, 3 sides of my base are complete. Only one remains. This is where the sheep farm will be located. And just like with the cows, I need to build a fence here and place snow carpets so that nobody escapes from here. Oh, a second wandering trader came to visit me. Hopefully, this time you're selling something useful. Are you kidding me? Could you not bring something better? Get lost. And why are you spitting? Do you want to die too? Okay then. Well then, my main mission now is to find sheep. I brought several sheep back to my base. Well, by several, I mean there are actually plenty of them here. Now I just need to wait for the wheat to grow so I can breed even more of them. And while my wheat is growing, I decided to work on decorating the inside of my house, because right now there are just torches standing everywhere, and honestly, that looks extremely cringe. I've finished decorating the inside of my house, and you are definitely going to be shocked. First of all, I added lighting to the stairs, and secondly, I made this kind of lighting around the walls, as well as additional lighting in each of the rooms. Now, I do not even need torches here anymore, and it looks absolutely amazing. And now I like my base even more, but it still lacks the dragon egg, as well as large sheep and cow farms. While I was working on the lighting for my base, some of the wheat finally grew, so I suggest harvesting it. I collected 57 wheat, and that should be more than enough to create proper animal farms. Alright, my base is now 98% complete. It has a wheat farm, a sheep farm, a cow farm, and even interior rooms that are not fully finished yet, but that will be fixed soon. So I think it is finally time to head to the end dimension. But since I already gathered blaze rods and still do not have ender pearls, I now need to get some ender pearls as well, so I headed into the nether. After arriving in the nether, I immediately started hunting endermen. Then I crafted Eyes of Ender and went searching for the stronghold. After arriving at the stronghold, I instantly found a library and started farming bookshelves. Okay, this should probably be enough. After activating the end portal, I entered the end dimension. And there, just like in the old days, I destroyed the crystals. Almost died. I am alive. Whew. And of course, I killed the ender dragon. I wanted to take the dragon egg, but it disappeared somewhere. I could not find it on the island, so most likely it fell into the portal, and is now located at the world spawn coordinates. After that, I headed to the outer islands and immediately found an end city with a ship. After carefully killing the shulker, I obtained my very first elytra. I also looted the chest. although they did not contain very valuable resources. After looting a few more chests in the End City, I flew back home. After returning to the overworld, I needed to find the dragon egg, so I harvested some sugarcane and crafted fireworks from it, then flew off to search for the dragon egg. Okay, I think I am at the correct coordinates, but for some reason, the egg is not here. Maybe I actually left it in the end dimension. Oh, wait, there it is. Nice, now I can head back. After arriving at my base, I placed the egg in the perfect spot. Okay, my base is almost finished, only a few details remain. First of all, I need to replace these ugly stone blocks with grass. But to do that, I need proper tools. So I crafted bookshelves and finally finished my enchantment setup. And now I can finally enchant my gear. I also crafted an anvil and upgraded some pieces of my armor. And now all that remains is to replace all of this stone with dirt. But before that, I would like to remove these ugly mountains because they completely ruin the view here. Okay, now this looks much more powerful and the area looks 100 times better. But I still need to replace all of this stone with dirt. Good, now everything is covered with dirt, but I still need to wait for all of it to spread with grass. However, that will happen on day 101. And for now, I am finishing these 100 days of survival in the new world.
This is the harsh wilderness of Alaska, where SUFI will try to survive for 100 days on a giant fire watchtower. It was supposed to have everything needed to survive for 100 days, but it was heavily damaged. There is no heater, and everything is falling apart. Because of that, SUFI will have to hunt wild animals and explore the mountains. Absolutely everything here can kill you. Thirst, a bear, or the brutal climate. So SUFI is about to face the most hardcore survival challenge in his entire history.
Alright, I spawned in. Besides this huge tower, unfortunately there is nothing else here. Okay, let us climb up then. Oh my god, it is so beautiful here. This is something else. Okay, I can see a house here. Alright. Oh, a television. No way. My video is even playing on it. Wow. Okay, let me pause it. Alright, a raccoon. Uh-huh. I think that is my pet. Oh, a helmet. Nice. A burger? No way. And wheat? Ah, crap. It started raining. Crap, take that away. Okay, for now, I will stay inside the cabin. Oh, a bed, nice. Day 2. Okay, let us inspect my house from the outside. There is some kind of easel here. And if I understand correctly, then I can take... Wait, where did I see the easel? Here. I will take the easel from here, and if I walk over here, then in theory, oh yeah, I will be able to paint. Awesome. Okay, what else interesting do we have here? Alright, oh wait, a guitar? Oh. Oh? No way. Okay, let us go down a little and see what exists in this world. Alright, first I need to get a little bit of wood. Oh, crap. In this survival world, many vanilla ways of gathering resources are unavailable, so I will have to learn Minecraft from scratch. Oh, I can collect dirt. Nice. Okay. Okay, here is stone, but I cannot mine it either. There is gravel here too. And in theory, if I mine it, I need to get flint from it. Oh, nice. And no. Okay, let us break a few more pieces. Okay, now I need a stick. And I do not see any on the ground, so I only have one option. Getting them from leaves. Oh, a stick. Nice. Із палки кремню я зміг скрафтити примітивний ніж, який може здобувати траву. Nice. And with this knife. Ну і звісно, я не догадався, що він здобуває саме траву. I can gather wood. Okay. Then let us take a walk. Maybe I will find something even more valuable. Oh, a stick. Nice. Oh, and who is this? Wait. Oh, it is a squirrel. No way. Awesome. Alright, there is water somewhere nearby, and I really want to find it right now. Okay, I came to some kind of icy biome. And it is pretty cold here, and from here I can see my tower. Okay, it is pretty cold here, so let us get out of here as quickly as possible. Oh, and here is a body of water. Alright, I wonder if there are any fish there. Crap, I cannot see anything. But I can see a couple of fish. Hopefully there are no sharks in here. There are a few fish swimming right here. I am going to try to kill them now. Nice. Alright, I got one fish. Good. Okay, another one. Nice. Okay, nice. I killed 3 more fish. Oh crap. A hawk? Oh damn, I'm starting to freeze. I need to get home immediately. Alright, there is my tower. Faster. Faster! Okay, just a little more left. I just need to climb up. Just need to climb up. Okay. Alright, I think I made it in time. Barely making it back home, I still managed to warm my butt up. Alright, good. I almost died. I saw a burger somewhere around here. Alright, here it is. Let us eat it. Okay, I restored almost the entire hunger bar. Now I only need to... Wait, a bee? Where did it come from? Strange. Okay, I also need something to drink. There is some kind of bottle of water here. Hopefully it is clean. Alright, good. Okay, since I have a knife, I can break grass and get something called plant fiber. Is this food? Oh crap! Damn! Why did I eat that? Yeah, eating grass was a genius decision. Now, if I craft this thing, I can get string, and now to craft an axe, I need to sharpen this flint against a rock. Oh, nice! And now, using this sharpened flint, I can craft myself an axe. Good. And now with this axe, if I am not mistaken, I can gather wood. Alright, nice! Okay. I gathered 1 piece. Damn, I cannot turn it into planks. That is pretty sad. Oh wait. Oak bark. Okay? Oh! Oh my god! Nice! Okay, I have quite a lot of resources, but I still need to get some food. Alright, mushrooms are growing on the trees here, but I probably cannot eat those mushrooms. So I need to gather berries, or find some other source of food. Oh crap! Oh crap! 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 Who is that? What the...
Кабан – один із агресивних мобів у цьому світі. І якщо не мати зброї, то він доволі небезпечний.
Who are you? Oh crap, it is a boar! Alright, well it does not seem to be chasing me. Okay. Okay. I would rather go in a different direction. because I really do not want to die on the very first day. What? A turkey? Oh, a turkey. What if I kill it? Oh, nice. I got food. Nice. SUFI, you are such a butcher. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. A bear, a bear. Crap, 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 crap. Run, run, run. All right. I think I escaped. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Crap. Run from the bear. Wait, I cannot see anything. All right, I think I need to go this way. All right, I think that is my tower. Nice. Okay, I think I escaped. All right, the bear seems to be gone. Nice. Okay, let us climb back up. I think we can sleep now. Okay, I have a little bit of food. And I also chopped some wood, and in theory, I can cook this food. Okay, nice. Let us cook the turkey. I solved my food problems, but I have problems with water. Well, I still have some issues with water. Overall, I only have these 2 drinks. This one is already spoiled, as far as I understand. Alright, I only have 2 drinks left. This can is empty. Okay, let us take a few bottles. Maybe I will find some water now and try to fill these bottles with it. And so, I return to the water. And now, I will try to fill these bottles with some water. Alright, I hope that... Oh no. SUFI? Well, that was obvious. Alright, this water cannot be drunk. Crap! Okay, I need to figure out how to purify water. Otherwise, I might actually die. Crap, I already feel bad. Damn, damn, damn! Alright, where am I supposed to get water? I only have 1 bottle left. Well, I have no other choice, so I'm going to drink it. Crap. Crap, that did not help. Okay, I need to get home immediately. I need to get home right now. Okay, alright. I only have 1 option. Trying to purify water using the furnace. Please. Oh, nice, nice. Ooh. I thought I was already going to die. Okay, I figured out how to purify water. Now I need to figure out how to carry a lot of water, because these bottles are way too small. Okay, this is something new. There are no trees here. It is just a plain. Maybe I will find some valuable mobs or resources here. Alright, for now, there is absolutely nothing here. But it is very beautiful. Alright, coal. And of course I cannot mine coal with an axe. So I need to craft a primitive pickaxe. Okay, for the pickaxe I need gravel. Okay, I have 3 flint. And now I can sharpen it. Okay, nice. I have 6 pieces of flint now. Okay, to craft a pickaxe, I also need a crafting table, but I do not really understand how to craft it, because turning wood into... I do not know what came over me, but I thought that wood could be turned into planks by hitting it against a rock. Okay, let us head back home. Maybe there I will figure out how to do it. Alright, I can also see iron here. Okay, I will need to come back here to mine coal. And iron? There is a lot of ore here, so this place is pretty cool in my opinion. There are also many caves here that I can go down into, but doing that without a pickaxe would be really stupid. And what is that? Is that just some kind of bush? Okay. Okay, let us try smelting it in the furnace, for example. Coal, okay. I can get coal, okay, but I'm still interested in how I'm supposed to make planks, although I definitely will not refuse extra coal either. Now I can make torches for myself. Oh, fireflies? No way. Cool. Okay, I already have 3 coal and 4 torches. I think we can end this day now. Okay, let us go down and chop some wood.
Bam.
10 wood. Okay, I need a little more. This is clearly not going to be enough.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
The trees were chopped down, but my axe broke. And that is not very cool. I also got a sapling, and in theory, I can plant it right here, for example. Oh, nice. Oh, and there is also an apple. Good. Overall, I have 48 wood now. Some berries also grew here, so let us collect them. Okay, there is nothing else interesting here. And so, from this wood I can craft planks. For that, I need this kind of tool. And anyway, to craft any tools, I need a crafting table. And since I cannot craft one, I only have one idea. If I craft myself an axe, for example, since I could not figure out how to turn oak into planks, I decided to dismantle my house in order to make a crafting table. I managed to get 4 planks. And now we can simply replace these planks with this kind of material. Later on, I will be able to replace them with regular planks, for example. But right now, I need to go downstairs to pick up those 4 fallen planks. Okay, here they are. And now I can craft myself a crafting table. Nice! Okay, now with this crafting table, the entire survival experience is finally going to improve. Thanks to this crafting table, I can now make myself a pickaxe, for example. I think it is crafted exactly like this. Nice! I have a lot of seeds from different plants, but I still do not know what each one is for, so let us just put them into the barrel. Day 5. Alright, I have very little water left. So I suggest going back to that body of water and collecting a lot more. I would also like to take this mug with me, for example. To check if I can fill it with water, I return to the body of water. And I'm already starting to feel sick, so let us quickly fill everything up. Alright, unfortunately I cannot fill the mug with anything, then let us just fill the bottles. And now I need to get back home immediately. I would also mine some sand, if there is any here. But unfortunately, I do not see any. So I will have to survive with these 3 bottles. By the way, I ran out of fuel, so we will use coal now. It is much better than wood. Alright, now I can finally drink. Good. I return to this place, and now I can mine coal. Alright, nice. Also stone. And now with this stone I can craft a lot of equipment. For example, a spear, but for that I need a lot of sticks. Okay, understood. I also saw some iron over there earlier. Iron is used in most crafting recipes too, so I really should mine it. Okay, I mined the iron. It needs to be smelted in order to craft anything. There is also a lot of flint here. Let us gather it. I collected 22 flint, so let us break it apart. Now I have 47 sharpened flint, and I will be able to craft a lot of resources with it. That is really cool. I can also see some kind of body of water over there. And oh, berries. I can see some kind of pond over there. So let us check it out. Whoa! Oh crap! A crocodile? Oh my god, a crocodile! Holy crap! Holy crap! A crocodile? Where did it even come from? Okay, here is the pond. Alright, it seems like there is nothing dangerous here. Copper. Copper. Well, okay, there is copper here. Let us mine some copper. Crap, I'm freezing. Yeah, let us loot quickly. That is it. Damn. It is cold. So can I warm up near the torch or not? I think I can. Well, faster, faster, faster. No, it is not working. Okay. I need to get home. Yeah, there is the wolf. I hope he does not bite, right? What was that just now? What were those sounds? Oh, mushrooms, nice. I will be able to craft some soup. Now I just need to find red mushrooms. And damn. Damn, I am freezing. I need to get home. Wait, I noticed bones here. Oh, nice. Wait. So that means I can tame the wolf with these bones. Where is he? Ah, there. Yeah. Damn, he did not get tamed. And I am freezing too. Ah. Okay, that is it. I'm going home. Okay, the iron has smelted. Let us also put the copper in to smelt. And now we will go down to get a little bit of string. Okay, I just need to get a tiny bit more string. Okay, now if I am not mistaken, that means I do this like this. Oh God. Well, with this, it is not even embarrassing to go against a crocodile. Yeah, let us try to craft a boomerang. Okay, boomerang. And theoretically, I can throw this boomerang, right? Oh, nice! I wonder how much damage it does. 4 damage. Well, that is pretty cool. I returned to the taiga to test my new armor, although it is pretty cold in the taiga, so I do not know how long I will be able to stay here. But so far, I do not see any mobs. Yeah, and I am already freezing, so let us get out of here quickly. There are no mobs here anyway. After not finding any mobs, I decided to return to the crocodile, and like a true native, I decided to hunt it. But for some reason, it is not here. No. There it is. Okay. Yeah, let us take the boomerang. And what about... Oh. Nice. And what? Nothing dropped? Did I kill it for nothing? Seriously? Yeah. Who is this? A snail. A snail? Well, what did the snail do? Do they not drop anything? No, they drop slime. Cool. Wait. Who is this? Are you a friendly guy? Whoa! Hey! Dude, I come in peace. Damn. Only 1 piece of meat dropped. Yeah. Damn, now I broke my legs. My legs are injured. That is pretty sad. Yeah, and who is this? A deer? Well, theoretically, it should not attack me. Nice! Leather! Super! Let us craft a chest for ourselves, because I already completely ran out of space for my resources. And now, we will place the chests here. This is super! And now, I can store all my resources in them. Okay, since I have a small problem in my base, namely this hole, let us repair it, since I already have the necessary tools, and even planks. I think I definitely should not have any problems with this. First, let us break all the unnecessary blocks and somehow move this skunk away. Hey buddy, hey, can you move? Dude. Dude. Come on, get out. Oh, nice. Nice. Come on, go. That is it. Good, good, good. Now we just break all the unnecessary blocks. Yeah, I did not have enough blocks, but I have all the necessary resources to craft more planks. Nice, the floor is repaired. But I also saw that there are a few holes outside too. Right here. Yeah, there's a huge hole here, and we also need to repair it. Day 8! Oh, what? Hey, hey! You, dude! You! I do not think bringing a skunk home was a very good idea. I did not even have time to... You, damn, what even is this crap? Damn it! Wow, he really went crazy there. This is theoretically the 8th day. Wait, you, damn it, what is wrong with him? Are you completely insane? How am I supposed to stay inside if he keeps farting all the time? That is it, he ran away. He ran away, okay. Okay, just do not fall, alright? That is it. Now my house will not stink anymore, and that is already good. After that horrible smell, I went for a walk, and for the first time, found my first beach. Oh, a beach. Nice. Oh, there are a lot of shells here? Damn, I cannot collect them, right? Oh, bones. Nice. Nice, I will be able to tame a dog. I need to loot as much as possible. Yeah, but it seems like there are not that many of them here. Right? Oh, damn. It is hot here. Oh. Oh. You do not bite. Right? Whoa! I killed it. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Water, 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 water. Damn, damn! Phew. Oof. Okay. Yeah, I think that is it. Everything is good. I cooled down a little. Oh! Wait. And what is this? Yeah, hopefully there are no sharks here. So, what is this? Is this... Can you build a boat from this? Or what? Well, we can try, theoretically. It looks somewhat like a boat, but not exactly a boat. Over there, I see some strange biome. Well, not strange. A taiga. Let me make myself a crafting table and craft a boat. Okay, alright, let us sail there. While sailing along the river, I found a shark. A shark? A shark? Damn. It is not swimming after me, right? Oh, damn. Okay, I would rather sail farther away. What if I try to kill it? Hey! Nice. And as always, nothing dropped for me. There is nobody else here, as I understand it, right? Oh, whoa! Damn! Who was that? Oh, damn, I am freezing. Damn! Damn, damn, damn. I need a campfire. And how do you craft it? Damn, I think like this. No? Why can I not craft it? I do not understand. Oh. Wait. Who are you? Whoa. Damn. Who is that? A dead end? Where is he? Oh, wait. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Who even are you? Okay, I think he ran away. Okay. Oh. Where am I? Wow, it is beautiful here. But still, I need... Oh damn, I want a drink? Okay, maybe. Yeah, this water will poison me. Wait, a pelican? Oh. Oh, meat, nice. Yeah, I urgently need to find a body of water. Oh, I see one. Nice. Wait, who is there? Everything is blurry for me. I cannot understand who it is. Oh! Hey! Wait, who is this? Damn! A moose? Oh, damn! Need to drink some water. Yeah, I drank water. Damn it, 2 moose. 3 moose, wait, holy crap! They gave me a concussion, damn. And how am I supposed to heal this? Damn, I did not bring a med kit with me. Okay, I do not really have many options, so let us get some flint right now. We will make ourselves a pickaxe. And then we will need to... damn, my hearts went down. Damn, I need to eat. And it seems like I am not regenerating either, right? Yeah, my health is not regenerating either. Damn! Of course, I could try to kill the moose, but they took almost all my health with 1 hit. Well, I think we can try to risk it. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, 3 of them. No, listen, this is too risky. Oh, wait, come to... Damn, they swim better than me. Wait, I cannot see anything. Screw this. Okay, while there is no blindness, I need to keep moving forward. Hopefully, on the way, I will not meet someone who kills me in 1 hit. And on top of that, my health is not regenerating. So this is very dangerous to do. Okay, I'm already home, let us sleep first. Nice. Okay, let us boil some water. Wait, what is this? Oh, can this be eaten? No way! Wait, what? Where did the hardcore hearts come from? What the hell? Why do I have hardcore hearts? What kind of crap did I eat? Wait. By the way, I remembered that I actually have a canvas. Let us paint something on it. Why not, right? I even have paint right here. So let us paint this beautiful landscape. Just look at this masterpiece. I painted it exactly the same. Yeah, I spent almost the whole day painting this, so let us just go down and chop a little wood. First one done. Second one. And the axe broke again. By the way, this is a different type of wood. Well, whatever. It will do. I understood something. All this time, I was looking at the nutrient coefficient in my body. And now I see that my body is very low on sugar, veggies, carbs, and fruits. The only thing I have is protein, which I get from meat. So right now, I need to figure out where to get all these nutrients from. I think I will start with vegetables and then move on to sugar. Yeah. First I would like to craft a new weapon for myself, namely spears. That is it. Nice, and now I can throw it. Super. I can also craft another copper one. You know, just in case. Okay, now I need to find fruits. Okay, if I am not mistaken, then from these bushes, I should be able to get the vegetable vitamin. But I'm not sure. Okay, since I'm not hungry yet, I cannot test it right now. So let us try to catch some fish. I think it adds some category besides protein. I just happen to have 2 strings, so I can craft a fishing rod. Okay, now I can try fishing. By the way, I got hungry, and I can try eating something. Yeah, let us remember this. And I eat this, and my fruits increased. I think they increased. Okay, then let us try fishing. Oh, nice. Okay, I am home, and let us cook the fish so we can find out what vitamins it gives. If I eat it, then oh, wow. Okay, I do not really need to eat fish. I get the same thing from meat. Oh, iron. Nice. Oh my god, this is just a gigantic mine, but for some reason, I do not see any iron. I climb back to the surface, but night has already fallen, so I need to be careful. Oh, what? Oh, damn! Wait, did he run away? There he is. Yeah, there's my little house. I think no indigenous guy will be able to eat me now. That is super. So I have a concussion. And if I'm not mistaken, last time it helped me to just sleep. And nice. I healed myself. Super. Okay, now I have a lot of iron, so let us put it into the furnace to smelt. Okay, here is the campfire. Let us light it up. And now, theoretically, I can smelt iron. Oh, nice. Okay. And most likely, right now, I will get smelted iron. Oh, nice. Good, it worked. And now, oh, nice. I managed to craft the iron pickaxe head. Let us put 3 more pieces of iron into smelt so we can craft the part for... Wait, 1? Ah! Oh, holy crap! Now this is something I definitely did not expect. And the crafting table... So I can only make a campfire, right? Holy crap! Okay, this is cool. I crafted a completely different hammer, and theoretically, it should work. And now... Oh, nice, finally. Oh my god. I have struggled with this damn iron pickaxe for so long. This is insane. And I urgently need to find sugar from somewhere. I found a small beach, and by the way, there is sugarcane here. And this is really cool, because I will be able to craft, or rather grow, paper? Okay, there is a lot of sand here, so let us grab a shovel and start collecting sand. My shovel broke, and I collected almost a full stack of sand. In my opinion, that is very little, so I would like to make another shovel, and that is exactly why I would not be able to craft it. Well, okay, in principle. Oh, a crab. Oh, a lobster. Damn! I have a broken bone. I broke my leg, damn it. And they do not bite, by the way? Seems like they do not. Day 27. It is the middle of spring outside. And my body is still very low on sugar and vegetables. So I need to figure out how I am even supposed to find them. I have a lot of seeds that grow during spring and summer, so I suggest planting them. But for that, of course, I need to build some kind of greenhouse. And now I need to decide exactly where to build my greenhouse. I think... wait. Who are these guys? Who is that? Oh, are those sheep? Seriously? Wow, why are they so fluffy? And they seem to be really scared of me. Well, okay, fine. I will not bother you guys. I will go build the greenhouse instead. I think this spot would be perfect, but I will need to level it out. Let us even build it right here, and of course, start cutting down the forest. Oh, a deer. No way. Of this grass and level the necessary area. And since grass sometimes drops seeds, I can collect it with a flint knife. And with a small chance, I will get some seeds. But honestly, I completely ran out of space. Oh damn, a thunderstorm started, and I'm beginning to freeze. I need to immediately hide at home and wait out this storm for a little while. Okay, let us warm up here near the campfire. Alright, the thunderstorm is over. Now I can go back and continue building the greenhouse. Oh damn. Damn, I did not want to touch you. Damn it. Damn. Leave me alone. Why am I freezing? Wait. Okay, killed it. Alright, the territory is cleared. Now I need to build the greenhouse itself. I built this kind of greenhouse. Now all that is left is to fill it all with glass. I already have 59 glass blocks in the furnace here. That will probably not be enough for me, but if we turn it into panes, then with a high chance, or at least I hope, it will be enough. And yeah, we will place the panes right here. And on top, we will place glass blocks everywhere, because there is no other way I can do it. And of course, I did not have enough glass. I will have to gather more, but since I still have 52 panes left, let us place them. By the way, I completely ran out of sugar in my blood, and now I am much weaker than I would be with sugar. Since I have absolutely no sugar, I decided to somehow get exactly this sugar, and I actually have an idea. There are a lot of beehives in these forests, and I can even see one over there, and by the way, it is full of honey. So basically, I will run up to this hive and take the honey from there. Ooh, guys. Yeah, now I need to get the hell out of here immediately. And if I'm not mistaken, now I can drink the bottle of honey and get sugar. Super. Although together with sugar, I also get angry bees, which I should probably run away from. Alright, okay, now let us hunt for beehives. I see another hive over here. There we go. And now we run away as fast as possible. Oh, another hive? Yeah, let us drink some water and steal the honey. This is... okay, there were no bees there. That is very good. Alright, 2 bottles of honey secured. Let us drink them. And now I have quite a lot of sugar. Not a huge amount, but still a lot. Yeah. And here's the sand. Let us grab a shovel and start gathering it. By the way, we can even drink a little of it. That is it. The shovel broke, and I think I gathered around a stack of sand. 59 blocks of sand. Honestly, not bad. We can head back home. I finished the greenhouse, and since I still had 19 glass panes left, I suggest we repair my house. I have a lot of broken windows here, so I definitely think repairs would not hurt. Alright, all the windows are repaired, and I even have 10 panes left. Okay, now I need to make farm beds. Let us make them on both sides. One right here, and the second one on this side. but I still need to gather more dirt. I expanded my greenhouse a little, and now it has much more space inside, and all that is left is to plant different seeds in it. I have 3 buckets of water, so let us make an infinite water source somewhere nearby. And start pouring water into the necessary places. Super! The greenhouse is ready. Now all that is left is to make a hoe so I can till the soil. And the hoe is crafted like this. For this, I need 1 string and 2 flint. I gathered a lot of plant fibers, so let us craft string from them and finally make ourselves a hoe. Now we just till the ground. Super, the farm beds are ready. Now all that is left is to plant the seeds in them. I have some wheat seeds here, lettuce seeds, and I think there are also a few more types of seeds in the chest. Tomato seeds, yam seeds, broccoli, spinach, honeydew melon. Oh, I think this one will give us sugar, and also a little more wheat seeds. Yeah, let us plant the honeydew melon right here. And here we will plant wheat. Also, different seeds over here. Oh, no way! I also have 8 more types of seeds here in my drawer. Rye, soybeans, corn, rice, broccoli, radish, barley, eggplant, and maybe there are also some in the chest. Yeah, there are a few more seeds here. Turnip, by the way. Sorghum, oh, and grape seeds, and that is cool. And of course, I will plant them in my farm beds. Alright, the farm beds are planted. Now I just need to place torches here so my plants can grow. Wait, a bear? Who is this? A bear. Wait, I do not really want to go outside. Yeah, and now I'm interested in how to get out of here. Where is he? Did he run away? Whoa. Damn, I need to kill him. Yeah, let him charge and... Run. Bam! Oh, nice! Oh, Copper! Copper, come here! Yeah, I need to warm up. By the way, I have bearskin and honeycombs, which I can use to craft beehives. Yeah, if I am not mistaken, a beehive is crafted exactly like this. Oh, nice! And now all that is left is to place it somewhere and hope that bees fly into it. Yeah, well, I think I can build some kind of bee farm right here, so I will place the first hive here. Maybe even this little bee will fly into it and make honey for me. By the way, there is a hive here that is full, so let us go. Oh, a goat! Oh, another hive! Whoa! Oh, 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 damn! Damn it! They are still angry at me. Damn, yeah. Let us hide. That is it, bees. You are not gonna sting me. By the way, almost all my crops have grown. As I can see, grapes even started growing here. I just did not think that they should have been planted outside, otherwise they will just hit the ceiling here. Yeah, here we have tomatoes. 4 tomatoes, no way. The sorghum bread is ready, and let us also try making some porridge. Yeah, here is sorghum porridge. If I am not mistaken, then after eating. I am not hungry. Well, okay, while I'm not hungry, let us go hunt for beehives, because I still do not have enough sugar. Yeah, there we go. Oh, damn. Run. Yeah, here's a hive. Nice. Let us take the honey. Yeah, no bees. Okay. It would be absolutely perfect if I could find 2 more hives. Oh, a hive. And there is another one here too. Alright, I collected 4 bottles of honey. That is pretty cool. Wait. A duck? Yeah, while it is here... Ah, damn, I hit it. These ducks lay eggs, and that is really cool, so they need to be preserved. Yeah, 1 little chicken secured. There was another one running around here somewhere. Fall. Alright, good. The second duck is caught. Let us try eating the bread for carbohydrates. I actually got hungry. Yeah, it adds carbohydrates and vegetables, 2 categories at once. Okay? Super. Oh, and by the way, I became faster. No way. Do carbohydrates really affect running that much? Wow. Phew, a bear! Wait, he did not see me, Foo? Yeah, and here is the hive. Let us shear the honeycombs from it. Okay, no bees? Super. I have 3 honeycombs, that is enough for 1 hive, but ideally I need at least 6 hives. So I still need to rob 4 more wild hives. Another hive. Whoa! Damn! I also completely ran out of water. A bear? A bear? A boar? Wait. Damn! It is running after me! I urgently need to find water. Yeah, I probably will not find it there. Damn, I am about to die. I have absolutely nothing to drink. What if I drink honey? No, honey will not help. Damn. Damn, there is no water at all. Yeah, maybe there is some down there. Probably not, but I have no choice. Damn, I am dying. Water? Nice. Shoo. 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 I almost died. Phew, that was dangerous. Yeah, I need to collect extra waters a pass. Because I really do not want to die again. Let us also fill all the buckets with water. Ah, damn, it is cold here too. While I was running home, I also managed to rob 3 hives. So let us craft the hives. .h. I can even make 6. Nice. Okay. Now let us go down. And of course, place the hives right here. Nice. Now I just need to wait until bees fly into them. And to make it happen faster, let us grab these flowers here and feed the bees. I can see 1 bee flying around here. And unfortunately, I do not see any more bees. By the way, from this exact flower I can craft some kind of gardening table. And I am really curious what this gardening table is. But for that, I need a flower pot. And for the flower pot, I need to smelt clay flour. And to craft this pot, I need to make this kind of tool. And it is with this tool that I can gather clay. So yeah, I am near a body of water. And here, I need to find clay. So far, I do not see a single clay block. But it still should be here, I think. Yeah, this is sand. Well, and here is clay. There we go. Wait. Oh, nice. So that means I can break the block? No, I cannot. But these seem to be different somehow. Wait, I will hope for the best. Well, in principle, we can gather 1 more. Yeah, but where is more clay? Seems like there is no more clay here. So we will limit ourselves to 3 pots. Let us hope they work. And if I place them on... Oh, nice. And theoretically, in just a few seconds, I will get normal pots. Oh, the first pot. These are kind of weird. Listen. I think these are not the pots I need. Can I put something in them? I can put something in them. Those are the pots where I can store things. But with these pots, well, I cannot craft anything from them. Basically, I do not know what I made, but I think these are useless pots. So let us place them here. I have a real pot right here. A proper pot right here. Oh, a proper pot. Gardening table. And what does this thing do? Weird. It seems like it does nothing. I also have a kettle here that I never used, but as it turned out, I can brew all kinds of coffee or different drinks. For example, from honey, I can make myself hot cocoa, or with a bottle of milk, make black tea, which gives plus 20 attack speed, plus 10 speed, hot drink, and farmer resist. I built the second greenhouse and it is twice as big as the first one. Just look at how much space there is here. But I realized one interesting fact. If seeds are planted exactly here, next to this pillar, they will never grow. I figured this out from the first table. Here, as we can see, the seeds did not grow. Maybe only just a little bit. And at this rate, they will never grow. Well, I do not think that is a problem, because most of the territory is still glass. By the way, pumpkins grew here for me. Yum yum! Well, now let us take all these seeds and start planting them in this greenhouse. So yeah, in this greenhouse, almost all the farm beds are planted, and I only have wheat seeds left, so let us plant the rest of the territory with wheat. Same in the first greenhouse, let us plant everything with wheat too. By the way, what is going on with my hives here? Oh! Oh, no way! There are tons of bees here! We can grab the shears and harvest them. Wait, I need honey, not honeycombs. Okay, I need empty bottles. I have a whole stack of bottles, and I can walk up to the hives and... Oh! Run! Holy crap! There are so many bees there! Wait! Guys, I really do not want you to sting me! So sorry! But I'm still gonna run away from you! Whoa, yo! Wait! Oh, they're close! Shoo! I hid! And now I can finally use this kettle. I can put a bottle of honey here. And that empty bottle. And yeah, I poured water in here using a bucket. And I think it is boiling, but for some reason, the honey still is not brewing. While figuring out why the kettle was not boiling, I discovered a new recipe. If we make this thing in the crafting table, we get a fermenter. And guess what this thing does? If we place bottles in here, and for example, and yeah, let's just place apples and bottles here. And why is it not fermenting? Maybe I need to stir it somehow. Seriously? Do I have to jump around it? No, it works by itself. It just does it very slowly. Okay, I understand. I got cider, which gives luck. No way! Let us drink it. By the way, I noticed that it specifically does not want to work with honey. Like, with any bottle of honey. It just does not want to work. But if I put an apple and sugar in here, then it starts brewing, and in the end, I get apple cider. Which, by the way, gives 3 water and also adds fruits and sugar, and on top of that, gives absorption. Oh, a whole 4 extra hearts! No way! And now I can... no, I can drink it. Oh, an extra heart. Very cool thing. I do not know why I did not use this thing earlier, but I think I can even brew another juice. I think it is pretty useful. Listen, I realized something. If, for example, I drink another one of these juices, then I will get one more extra golden heart, and I can drink absolutely all the cider that I have and get a lot more hearts. Whoa, I have plus 9 hearts, plus 8 actually. And this is just insanely cool. Now I can go hunt bears. They definitely will not kill me. By the way, I have very little sugar, so I suggest drinking a few bottles of honey. The sugar is almost back to normal. I only need to drink literally 3 more bottles, and it will be fine. I hope the bees are already... Whoa, 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 whoa! Listen, my bees are doing great. They are doing great, but I am not. Yeah! Oh, 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 oh! They are going to eat me alive! Damn! Listen, maybe you should calm down, brothers! Okay, wait! Damn it. I need to come up with some safer method of stealing honey from them. Hopefully, you are not flying after me, right? Oh, an egg! Nice! The duck laid an egg, and I can make a lot of food from it. Like, for example, I can make apple pie, cherry pie, blueberry pie, even pear pie. I can make pad thai, which gives 39 calories. No way! But for that, I need tofu, which is made from soybeans. Wait, I have soybeans, which means right now I can make myself... I have 2 soybeans, that should definitely be enough. And by the way, almost all the crops in my farm beds have already grown, but for now, I will not harvest them. Let us put it on the campfire to cook. And now, we only need to wait. Oh, there it is. And now, we do this. Nice. Pad thai, which gives 39 calories. Super! And this is super nutritious food. By the way, from tofu, I can also craft myself a vegetarian burger. Tofu.
First bun, then patty, followed by ketchup, mustard, pickles, extra onions, lettuce, cheese, tomatoes, and bun.
Nice, a vegetarian burger. Okay, right now I need to go down... Wait. The trees turned yellow somehow. Wait, what does the weather forecast say? Late autumn? Oh god. It was just summer recently. Just a little more. And winter will come. Okay, today I would really like to make paths to those greenhouses, because walking through the forest is not very convenient, plus at night you cannot see where the greenhouses in my house are located. We can also make paths to those hives and decorate everything nicely here. Oh, the hives filled up with honey again. We can steal it, in principle. But if, for example, I do this, and now come back with a campfire. Let us place it right here. And theoretically, the bees should not get angry at me. Oh, nice. Let us do this everywhere. Alright, good. The honey is collected. Now we can return the campfire back to its place. Well, now all that is left is to make paths in the necessary places. But first, ideally, I should chop down the unnecessary trees. Because it is autumn outside now, I start freezing very quickly, so working at night is not very good. I constantly need to sleep or craft some armor for myself, but for that, I need sheep, which I do not have. Okay, I grabbed the shears, and there were sheep running around here somewhere. By the way, I got hungry, so I can eat the pad thai. And let us see how much everything increases here. And the sugar increased, the vegetables increased, and the carbohydrates too. Fruits not really. There were sheep running around here somewhere, and now I need to find them and try to shear them. Yeah, and there is the sheep. Wait. Damn, it is fast! There we go. Nice. Well, at least it can be sheared, okay? That is good. There should be 2 more running around here somewhere, so I need to find them. Yeah, here's another ram. Let us quickly shear it. There we go, nice. Oh, wait. Rotten flesh? Ah, damn, it seems like fruits spoil. Fruits really do seem to spoil. Well, okay, then I should not harvest them yet, otherwise they will all just spoil. Damn, I did not know that. Oh, a sheep. 3 sheep. Nice. Wait. Where are you going? Where are you going? Got it. Yeah, oh, 4. By the way, I am freezing even though I'm standing in the sun. Weird. Yeah, I need to run to the campfire quickly. By the way, I have 11 cotton and I can craft myself some clothes. At the very least, I can craft myself boots. But for the rest of the armor, I need leather. I need 2 pieces of leather. I saw a deer over there, so I suggest going hunting for it right now. It was somewhere here. Oh, there! Nice. Yeah. And the leather? 1 leather dropped. Okay. Now I need to find 1 more deer. Oh, another deer. Hit it. Nice. But no leather drops. Damn. But I am freezing. I need to get home quickly. Oh, a deer. Damn. Missed. Nice. And 2 leather. No way. By the way, I only have 1 spear. I need to craft another one. And now I can craft myself a chest plate. And let us craft some warm pants too. Nice. Now theoretically, I should not freeze anymore. Well then, now I can continue making the path to my greenhouses, in which, by the way, almost all the crops have grown. First, I need to level all this out a little, so it looks prettier. Oh, potatoes. Nice. By the way, besides potatoes, I found onions. And let us run and plant them right now. Potatoes over here, and onions next to them. I ended up with this beautiful path leading to my greenhouses, and it is really cool. There is a very beautiful mountain over there, and I've never been there during my entire survival. So I plan to go there and explore the area. Before going to that mountain, I need to stock up on resources. At the very least, proper water. So let us pour water right here, fill up the bottles, and start boiling them. Alright, water is ready, food is ready, all that is left is to take materials for lighting campfires. Done! Sticks, wood, and plant fiber ready. We can head there now. So yeah, I am at the place. I already see emeralds here. Let us mine them. Maybe they are needed for some kind of crafting recipe. We will check right now. No, they are useless, so we will not even take them. Yeah, there are some icicles here. Yeah, I cannot collect them. What, already cold? Damn. I am wearing a leather set, theoretically. Why the hell am I cold? Okay, and what do we have here? So far nothing interesting. Damn, and I am freezing. Yeah, I need to warm up. Alright, I warmed up. Let us take the campfire with us and keep going. Ooh, a penguin. Wait. Oh, it is a penguin? Wow. God, it is so cute. No way. But I wonder what it drops. Feathers? Kind of disappointing, honestly. But I am curious what is Dalsha. Let us take the campfire and continue onward. Yeah, before I... Oh, wait. Bison? Is it just me, or are they really dangerous? I think I am actually right, and as soon as I get close to them, they will want to kill me. But I think you will not believe me unless I show you, so let us go. Hey guys! Whoa, okay. They are neither friendly nor hostile. Or maybe they are just very slow. Yeah, they are very slow. But I am really cold, so I need to run to the campfire. And let us try to kill one of them from here. Okay, killed one. Listen, I see someone over there. I see something strange. I need to go there, so let us move. Yeah, who are these guys? Oh, pooh! Yeah, who are you? Are these seals or something? Do not run away from me, guys. These are seals. They are harmless too, from what I understood. So yeah, I am on the other side, and here I see some kind of cat. It looks harmless. But to check what it actually is... Oh well, it is sleeping. I do not think waking it up right now is very smart. But I'm really curious what it drops, so I have to. I also see another cat over there. No, actually even two cats. But let us check what exactly this one drops. Oh. It fell. While they do not see me, let us throw at them. There we go. Hello. Hello, buddy. Whoa! Damn, it is running after me. Damn! It is running after me. Wait. Killed it? Holy crap. That was brutal. I have 3 HP, 3 HP, 3 HP, and I am freezing. Damn. Phew, looks like I made it in time, and it injured me pretty badly. Almost broke both of my heels. I have slowness because it bit me. Okay, I think I see another lynx over there. I probably need to kill it too. But I think my health is not regenerating. So doing that would be really dangerous. Okay, we are not killing that one, but I saw some other mob over there. This little gopher looking thing, let us try killing it. Oh! Oh! It definitely would have killed me, but it did not drop anything either. So basically, I explored the entire Antarctica, so to speak, and now I can head back home because just a little longer, and I feel like I am going to die here, and I literally have almost no health left. There we go, I need to warm up immediately. And eating something would not hurt either. I think, in principle, I will not need the campfire anymore, so let us leave it right here, and we will head home. So yeah, I am home. My health is not regenerating, and all because I am completely injured, and I need to find bandages somewhere. And since I do not have sheep, I cannot heal in any way. All that is left is to wait for night so I can sleep and regenerate my health. By the way, since I have a lot of honey, I decided to check what happens if I drink too much sugar. Maybe I will get diabetes. Yeah, 2 more bottles and we will be able to test it. Well, now let us go to sleep. And that is it. I am now completely healed. And since I already made beautiful greenhouses, I suggest doing the same thing with the hives. Make everything look nice and beautiful here. Of course, we will start by cutting down the forest. I had a lot of hay, and I decided to make something out of it. And I think the most useful thing I can make is ropes. And from them, safety nets. Whoa! And I got a lot of ropes. And now we craft safety nets from them. And now if I place them down here, then when I fall onto them, I should not take damage. But we are about to test that now. So yeah, I'm at the very top of the mountain, and now all that is left is to jump. Well then, either I lose my hardcore world right now, or I survive. Woohoo! I survived! Okay, this is a pretty cool thing. I will not have to walk back and forth anymore, or rather climb down. I will just be able to jump onto the safety net and continue doing my business. By the way, somehow snow layers started spawning in some places here, and the water froze over here, which is really strange. And some of these plants got covered in snow. Wait, is it just me? Or I should still check. I climbed up my tower, and everything here is a little covered in snow. And that means winter has arrived, but I'm not sure. So yeah, early winter. Which means winter has officially arrived outside. And that is not very cool. Oh wait. And here is snow, by the way. This looks even creepier. And as I understand it, in literally a couple of seconds, everything around here will be covered in snow. Strange that I'm not freezing. Maybe the lanterns are warming me up. Oh, yeah, actually. Let us climb up my tower and see how it looks from above. Oh god, everything really is covered in snow here. Absolutely, everything is covered in snow. Almost all the trees are covered in snow, and by the way, I'm really cold. So I need to get home immediately. Alright, it is much warmer here. By the way, this is only day 52. Damn, I am even cold inside the house. What the hell? I have to stand here near the furnace because otherwise I just freeze. Like as soon as I move away from the furnace. That is it. I freeze. What kind of nightmare is this? And let me remind you, this is only early winter. Oh, it is so cold. This is insane. It is impossible to move more than 1 block away from the furnace. Alright, a new day. Theoretically, it should be warmer, right? Yeah, feels like I am warming up. No. I am still freezing? What the hell is this? Okay, there is a campfire down there. Let us go to it. Maybe it will be warmer there. Alright, near the campfire, it should theoretically be warmer. Alright, warmed up. And as I can see, everything here is covered in snow. Absolutely everything is covered in snow. Even my greenhouses are covered in snow. But it is good that there are a lot of grown resources in there, and at any moment, I can just eat them. By the way, about food. I need to eat some vegetables. Honestly, I like this kind of world much more than during summer. There we go. And here are the sheep. Let us shear them right away. Maybe I will even need the wool. Yeah, the vibe is absolutely incredible. Everything is covered in snow. Everything is so white, just wow. Damn, I am freezing. I do not really like winter. I cannot freely walk around the world. Listen, I cannot warm up? What the hell is this? I cannot warm up. What? Even near the campfire? Damn. Let us quickly move it here. Okay. Well, what the hell? No. No, 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 no. Damn. Damn, damn. Faster, faster, faster. Faster, faster. No, 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 no. Please, please, please. Damn, warm up, warm up. What the hell is this? Damn. Oh god, this is the end.